Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to
hi.
Return of the Runelords. This is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Adventure Path. Just kidding. It's a Pathfinder 1st Edition Adventure Path converted to Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Let's banter. Ava, you've been bottled up on the banter for quite a while. You got anything?
Blink.
Blink, 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 blink.
I'll take that as a no.
No. Don't make me
Unbelievable.
think right now. It's been a day, okay?
We've been scrambling on the banter.
Well, I mean... No.
I have banter.
That's not Twitch
Is it
appropriate.
bestiary or bestiary?
That's not
This is
Twitch
the question.
appropriate. That's
It's not a
Twitch
question,
appropriate.
Kelso. It's
That's not Twitch appropriate. Every
It's
idea.
bestiary.
It's
And I will
bestiary.
die on this hill.
bestiary. It's
Bestiary.
always been bestiary.
I don't care what it's been. It shouldn't be that.
Oh, now, what it should be, I agree with you. I agree.
I will never call it bestiary.
Google says it's bestiary.
That's cheery.
Bestiary.
Bestiary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a CH definitely in there.
I
For
literally
once,
hate
it's not
that.
my Michigan accent. It's actually supposed to be like that.
Do Michiganders have accents? I didn't know this.
Everybody has
Everyone
an
has an
accent.
Everybody has an accent.
But yes, Michigan has its own dialect of Midwestern.
Don't get me started on how I pronounce potatoes and tomatoes.
So what's
Or
fun
That's
about
not how I normally say it.
I was about to ask. I was like, that sounded pretty normal to
It's
me.
potatoes and tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
what's fun about Michigan is that it's not like a drive-through state. Like usually you're coming here because you want to like tourism and stuff, right? So we kind of have our own thing here. Like not as much of a mix.
I've been to Michigan a couple times, but I guess like I really have only gone to like the touristy places, so I guess I've never like really like heard it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
You like
I've not
to
really noticed.
combine words and like omit long parts of words.
I'm
We
also
have,
curious
like-
if like it's just too close to like Kentuckian that I don't I don't hear a difference.
so-
You know?
It's like baby's first Minnesota accent.
Especially in the UP. Like I say Holton now. Like it's not just
Or-
Holton. Holton.
Oh,
That's
Stuff
where I
like
went to
don't
college.
ya,
What?
whereas
Oh,
most people
yes.
should say don't you or
Oh.
don't ya.
Don't
Don't
ya?
you? Don't you?
Oh,
We say
wait.
don't ya.
yeah, don't you?
Don't you
Does-
wish your girlfriend was
I was
hot
about to
like
say,
me?
does everybody not say don't ya? Because that's like literally
It's-
like literally that song.
We ope,
I'm
we
pretty
ope
sure
a
it's like,
lot.
called don't ya.
I think
Well,
Oak's
to
a
be
Midwest
fair,
thing.
I was gonna say everyone in the Midwest opes.
Actually, no. I actually have something to share, and this is really cool. And I hope you guys can pronounce the gemstone because my list will not. I have a custom-made dice box.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
pretty.
dope.
Do you
That doesn't
recognize
look
the?
like a box.
Do you guys
That's
recognize
Quenya.
it? Yeah.
I don't know what it.
It's
yeah,
actually
Elven?
Cinderin, but the dice.
Quenya, but close enough to Elven.
They're made of
Amethyst?
gemstones. Yes.
Wait, which one?
Amethyst. It looks
Amethyst?
like.
Ooh.
That's
If
pretty.
they-
That's really pretty. It doesn't want to focus on it, but it's really pretty.
Really does. There we
There
go.
it
it
goes.
goes.
Nice.
Ooh.
I love that.
It's
Uh-huh.
nice.
It's a whole
It's like
set.
literal stone. It's not like resin or anything.
Nope.
Nice.
That's really pretty.
That's super cool.
And then it has the magnetic lock.
Nice.
So I was really hoping it
nice
wasn't
one.
gonna fall because I hadn't tried that yet.
Oh. Back to the Midwestern thing, our banter. Kelso, how do you pronounce that fizzy drink? What do you call it?
Oh,
guys say
I am
pop.
I'm a soda person.
Yeah, see, I'm pop.
Pop.
That's
I've
God, I
pop.
hate
started-
it. When you call it pop.
I've started saying soda, and I hate myself.
Yeah,
for
shut
it.
up! You don't belong here.
Some of mine is too, and it's like, why am I calling it that now? Like, what? When did this
The
happen?
longer
I think
you're
it's
on the
internet,
in a
yeah.
public like
Uh-huh.
setting,
Mhm.
yeah.
Soda.
And take the G off everything, like drinking.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't need the G on
Drinking.
stuff. That's nonsense. So just get rid
Yeah,
of
That's
it.
just extra. That's just
Yeah.
like flavoring.
I don't know how much
like,
of
you
it.
don't need it.
Yeah, I don't know how much is Michigan and how much is
Well-
different. I just know that we are a little different here.
I mean, what is an accent if not flavoring?
Fair. Very fair. I've been told by people before that I like don't really have an accent or that it's very non-regional, which is very interesting to me because like so like technically I'm above the Mason-Dixon line, but Kentucky is normally considered the part of the South.
Right.
It's really more Midwestern. It's kind of a weird spot. So it's like I don't have like the Appalachia accent that a lot of people like think of when they think of Kentucky.
Yeah.
I also don't have like the Southern Belle sort of Georgia, Tennessee accent. Like I don't have that. But I'm not like it's not quite as Midwestern as other places, and it's also not Northern. Like it's kind of its own weird little thing.
Yeah.
So.
I considered you one of us, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, you could pass for a Midwesterner very easily.
Mm-hmm.
It's a funny place to be because it's not
Just
like
quit saying soda and you'll be good.
I can't do that. I don't know what it is about it, but like for some reason, like pop, like it like makes me cringe. Like I cringe.
At least you don't
internally
call
every time someone
all
says
of
It's
it-
a problem.
All of it Coke. Like, give me a Coke.
I did that for a
You
while.
want Coke
'cause
or
it's
do you
like,
want-
that's kind of what people do in Kentucky is.
That's
it's
all the
usually
way
Coke.
south right there. Like
which
that's
one though?
Yeah, I know.
that's big time south.
That's fucking branding is what that is. Can we talk about that for 2 seconds? As someone
That's
in
true.
marketing, being the like eponymous term for a fizzy drink, the
Oh.
branding though, like that's so good. It's like Band-Aid. Like it's not like Band-Aid is a brand. Band-Aid is not a thing, but everybody calls it a Band-Aid.
Kleenex, Band-Aid.
Kleenex is the same way.
Mm.
Like being the brand that is that term is just it's like goals for me in marketing. This is super goals.
Lemon makes a good point.
Mhm.
Slap your knee and say, "About time to get going," and then you spend like another hour at the door
Right.
talking before you go.
The Michigan goodbye is literally a thing.
You gotta have
I
like
should
5
probably
stages.
get going, slap your knee, stand up and talk for an hour.
By the door
By the
Uh-huh.
yeah,
By
near
the
the
door.
or outside,
Or
even
right
if
outside.
you're
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Even-
out in
yeah,
the
right
driveway
outside the front
sometimes.
door.
If it's like summer.
Yeah.
I'm so opposite.
Yeah, we really
even
need
though
to
I
hit
lived
the
there
road
for so
the next
long.
one.
I just
You've
lived
in
everywhere
Michigan.
though.
It's very clear you weren't like a Michigander. You were just
Yeah.
in Michigan.
well, like I
Yeah.
used to get made fun of in high school because I wouldn't say pop, and then at a certain point I was like, "That's fucking stupid. Why
That's
would I
so
call it
stupid.
that?"
Yeah.
Oh, well, because that's the correct word. I was gonna say
You're
it's
being
stupid that
cheeky.
That's
people
what
would.
it is.
Anyway.
but-
Sometimes I say soda pop, but I'm being cheeky and an asshole when I do
Did
it,
you catch
so.
that by the way? Say that again. Say the word again.
What?
Say soda.
Soda.
Oh no, you said it like
Soda.
you said soda.
Soda.
That was
Soda.
a
Soda
very
pop.
Michigan accent.
Every
Sometimes I
time
say soda pop.
Every time I say soda pop, it's another. I guess it's kind of a branding thing, but I always want to do like the dirty pop, like tone to it, like soda pop.
I don't
Thanks,
know.
Justin Timberlake. I didn't need
I've
that
just-
in my life.
I don't know. I guess from living everywhere, I've never really called it soda or pop. I've always called it by what I wanted. I want a Dr. Pepper. I want a root beer. I want this. You know, I've always called it by its individual name.
Well, like
I'm
if you're at someone's
unique and
house,
Quirky.
well, like if you're at someone's house and you're like, "Do you have any soda?"
No,
Do you?
I'd be
you
like,
just
"Do you have
ask
Dr.
for,
Pepper?"
like, do you have Dr. Pepper? Okay.
Give me
No.
that Dr. Pepper.
I am very specific in what I want and what I'll have. So
Interesting. You've never just like had a craving for just like any kind of
no.
fizzy, like for just
I mean,
corn
yes,
syrup drink?
but yes, I do. But it's more like I want a certain thing. If you don't have it, I'm not gonna have anything.
Gotcha.
That's
Usually
a
she
mood.
wants hot water.
Yeah, you should see the waitresses when we've gone to restaurants. I'll be like, "Can I have hot water?" And they look at me, unless we're at a Chinese restaurant, and they'll be like, "Huh?" And I'm
Like,
like,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
"Yeah."
I want more steamed.
Okay, I
Do you-
guess. Oh, go
I
ahead,
have
Kelsey.
questions. I'm sorry, I have so many questions about this. Do you just drink the water hot, or do you get
Yeah.
like lemon and make it like hot lemon water, or is it just
Sometimes.
like just
Just
hot
hot
water?
water. Yeah.
That's so weird. I've never done that.
It's I've been around too many Chinese people. Is essentially what that equates to.
Is that a normal thing? For, like-
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, at first
Comfy.
I thought it was weird, but then I realized it makes me warm, and my boss was right, so I kept doing it.
Well, all right then.
That works. I was just thinking back. I don't know if this is like a Michigan thing, a Detroit thing, a Midwest thing. Do you guys say sorry a lot too, like the Canadians? Or is it because we're by Canada? and it like bled into us, or it's a
The
me
correct
thing.
answer is yes.
I
Okay.
probably, yeah, I do. I think
I
You go by pop.
apologize a lot, but I don't feel like I like.
I don't say sorry.
Sorry.
I say sorry.
Sorry.
I say sorry.
I feel like Galvin didn't count. Aren't you?
True
in Canada?
story. Way back when, in the very first Varisian adventure we played with Alvin, there was another Canadian who made a joke insulting Alvin's hockey team. And then Alvin got like terse about it, and then the guy apologized, and then Alvin apologized. And then they proceeded to continue apologizing to each other until I stepped in and was like, guys, you are Canadian.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
then everybody laughed and we moved on. And to date, that is probably like the closest to the holy grail of Canadianism I've ever seen.
Oh,
Hilarious.
you've never seen two like Canadians like first reach for the handle of a door that's
Oh,
not
sorry,
automatic.
sorry. Let's, you,
Sorry,
you go,
Yeah,
sorry.
you go.
No,
Sorry,
You can
sorry.
go. No, you can
And
go.
then
Sorry.
someone has
Someone has to leave. You guys gotta leave. You can't just keep
I
saying the other
mean-
person can go.
Eventually, one of them will starve and then get taken to like their free hospital for free healthcare because Canada.
After like
Um,
20 hours and they
yeah.
die in the waiting room.
Not for well, if they survive
I don't know,
starvation
Alvin-
long enough.
Alvin gets lost no matter where he goes. I feel like.
Alvin
Let's
is
see, I
a
had a
treasure.
needle through my foot, and I waited in the emergency for about 7 hours.
Ugh.
But that was a
Jesus.
very busy day.
Lots of nails and feet that day.
You know, I
Actually,
was about
yeah.
to be like, we forgot to have Alvin give us something interesting and off the wall, but there it is.
It's like, can I just
Okay.
get a tetanus shot? Can you pull up
A
nail
needle?
and give
Is
me?
that a nail? How
Nah,
did that happen?
I walked through a empty lot, and
Viewer discretion is advised.
Barefoot?
no, actually, it's wearing my work boots. It went
You're dead.
right through the
Ooh.
meaty part of my heel,
Ugh.
and I was
Yikes.
like,
That's like the worst part.
You
I was
must
like,
have
hey.
stepped on it exactly the wrong way.
actually, I stepped on it the right way because it didn't go through the foot; just kind of went through the meaty part
Oh, I
of the
see.
back of the heel.
I would argue if
That's
you
good at
stepped on a
least.
nail, there is no right way to step on it.
In your
There
work
are better
boot.
ways.
Could have been
There are
worse.
better ways than
There-
others.
there-
The-
there
well,
was-
yes, but the right way to step on a nail is don't step on a nail.
Sometimes it
Yes,
can't be
I'll give you
helped.
that.
Also,
But
step
thank
in
you.
a way that doesn't go through your boot.
Could you just pull
It
it out?
sounds like
and
some
give me-
people have never played in houses under construction.
No.
I used to do that a lot when I was a kid.
Oh.
I
You
went
gotta
up
have
a
Too
whole
rural
flight
out
of
here for
stairs.
that.
neighborhood.
Went up a whole flight of stairs once as a kid with all the nails out. I got stabbed like 20 times.
Gosh.
Damn.
And then I
Jesus
proceeded to
Christ.
cry, and then the parents of the house were like, "Stop crying. We'll disinfect it. Go play."
Damn.
That is
Yeah.
that is a summary of my childhood.
At least
Hate
they
it.
disinfected it.
Kind
Yeah.
of hate it.
You're fine.
What?
Stop crying. Go play.
You got this.
On that
Good
happy
news,
note,
I win.
on that happy note, music today was provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, McRow Music, and Tabletop RPG Music. Enjoy the show.
Power and grace to me, in the name of the great Lysala. Let knowledge be carved unto the flesh, that we might learn the secrets of rune magic. We, the Runelords, bore her runes upon the flesh of 7 countries, using her gift of sin magic to raise mighty monuments across our lands. But not even Lysala on high could prevent the falling of the sky. In a single night, our holy realm fell and was buried. But we lie here still, waiting. Lysala has risen from her long slumber, and soon, so too shall her most dedicated servants. We, who lie sleeping, must now rise, for surely no mere heretical fool can pass her trials or prevent the return of the Runelords.
We're back.
All right.
I have more to talk about.
As we're well, you're gonna
Too
have to
bad.
wait on that.
Why
Wait
is
till the
Uh,
break.
As
like
we
this?
get back into the game. Hang on, let me find my. Where's my recapping tune?
I don't know.
Why is there so much black for the screen, by the way?
What do you mean?
Oh, did your token not get added?
No.
It should be the picture of
stream.
Magnimar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, on the stream. There's a
Oh.
giant black box.
No, there's not.
I don't see it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I don't.
You're
have that.
crazy.
Refreshing. Proceed.
Anyway,
You have come to the city of Magnimar. For some of you, home. And after a little bit of shopping, some visits, a chance to unwind after a week-long sea voyage, you've gotten to business. In the morning, you will be returning to Hydemarch Manor, home of the Pathfinders in Varisia, to meet with the legendary Sihedron Council. As it is, they are already informed of what transpired to Barakat the Sword of Pride, as it was stolen from you by Verlaine Varisia? Of course it is.
bitchy McBitchface is what you mean.
Ruined reputation coming up.
Leading up to this appointment in the morning, though, you settled into your expensive provided quarters at the Griffin. Or didn't we agree we were going to just say it's Griffin, but it's like rich people Griffin? Yeah, at the Griffin. Where you had the only suite. Which is why, no, they're not going to give you another one. They don't have another one. You received some gifts from admirers. It actually kind of seemed like it was just from the establishment. Gifts of candied fruit and fancy cigars that even Nifix could smell through the box. The candy was friggin' great. Unfortunately, while the cigars were everything they were promised to be, the box they were kept in was itself a booby trap with a hallucinogenic gas that went off and ended up very unfortunate for the pair of gnomes. With their superior senses, they were ensnared by it, and halting their hallucinogenic trip was a bit of an ordeal, a painful ordeal. But you succeeded. And on investigation learned that it was
painful.
Verlaine herself who delivered these gifts to you.
What a cunt.
That has been mentioned. Yep.
I'm pretty sure I said bitchy McBitchface, so that yeah.
A lot of names of various color have been used. Conventional wisdom would be to rest, recuperate in preparation for what you are to do tomorrow. However, you made a promise to your friend, Audrani. A promise that you would help her seek the forgiveness of her deity by making amends for a past sin. And this means that tonight, as we hit the road, you and Audrani are on your way to an old, collapsed monument. And I think that's where we're going to pick up.
There's some stuff in chat you need to distribute.
We need to fight more so that we can
Hero
use all
stuff
these.
for everybody and a fumble. Hey, I love to see
Great.
that.
That's gonna be lovely.
Just gonna go. Hey, you guys got a critical success in the bank as well. So, cool.
Yeah, when are we
Um,
gonna be done with Magnimar? Because we have not fought anything in like a month and a half.
Well,
Careful what
you're
you
in,
wish for.
You're in luck,
I know.
Kelso.
I know, I am mostly joking. Mostly joking.
It's been nice just chilling, okay?
So much
Yeah.
RP.
It has been nice. Now fight.
I'll fight Verlaine anytime. Just point me at her.
Where is
You
she?
guys are. Did I mark where it is? Do I have a party token for you somewhere?
Yeah,
You did.
It's
Yeah,
over by
it's-
number 4.
I found
in
it.
the
Yeah,
very
you're up
top
at the
little
Griffin.
thing.
Where are we
Weird,
going?
It's like that's where we were.
Are we going? Yeah, we're going to next to 48. There's a little skull down there.
Yep, that's
Oh, that's her
the point.
des-
And
that's her
Audrani
destination.
can kind of lead the way, though. If you want to just throw some coin at it instead of walking, you can always take like a cab down to not there, but the general
Well,
area.
it is late at night, right?
It's like midnight.
I don't think it's that late yet. It's 11:20.
We probably
It's
should
close.
take a cab there.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
the sooner we get there, the sooner we can do the thing, and the sooner we can get back to like maybe actually rest for.
So there's not actually cabs running this late.
Of course.
All right, well,
Walking we will go.
What about shady cabs?
Wait, I don't know if I want a shady cab.
Are you sure we didn't rest? Because I'm at full hit points. I must.
I
have
am also
healed-
at full hit points, but the people at the hotel at least were patching us up. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that must be it. Okay. Because yeah, I'm at completely full.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we're walking then.
All right, where do you
And
want to hit
I
up
will
first,
add those
Lorian?
heroic effects.
I was
in a
thinking
few
we
minutes.
hit up the theater district, and then we can, you know,
Oh man, we
spread up some bad. Saya's gonna plan her bad rumor mongering.
You know, I'm going to let you lead the way on that because I think you have more experience, and I will support you to do wherever you think would be best.
I mean, I feel like the theater district is a good place to start, but I feel like we also should go to the market.
Ooh.
The shopkeepers talk to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah, so you probably haven't seen this vindictive side of Saya before. She is like angry.
And as you guys are kind of chattering while you walk, these roads are pretty well lit. There's lanterns every probably half of a block.
Good.
You can see that there's a presence of city guard. Audrani does not match your enthusiasm. In fact,
I don't imagine she would.
she seems like she's in a daze, just walking and lost in her own world.
Hmm.
I'm gonna nudge Saya.
Oh.
Is she gonna be okay?
Good question. So Saya will kind of like dip back and kind of scoop Audrani's arm in her arm and be like, "We're okay."
Caillou is gonna just continue to babble about why the shopkeepers would be really good, and also that we should.
Well,
go back to
Lorian's
that
listening.
market.
Lorian's
I feel like
listening.
that market is just like a really good place. Like I feel like we should talk. I can't remember her
Wait,
name right now. But
wait,
the lady
hold
with all the
on.
knives.
Hold on, you have an ulterior motive here.
I don't think so. I think that my motive is literally just to shit talk Verlaine, just like everybody else. So I mean, you know,
Look,
if
I'm
we
telling-
happen to see her again, we happen to see her again. But it's not like it's not like the point.
I promise the crowd she keeps is not good people, but she might be cool.
As you reach the bottom of the sea cleft wall, Audrani sort of stops suddenly and turns. You don't have to go with me.
Oh,
You've got a lot going on.
no.
Important things. No.
We
that's-
said we would be here with you. You don't
You're
get to get
injured.
out of the.
Pixie is injured.
I am fine.
You
I mean, I'm always getting injured, but what's wrong with that?
No. Audrani,
you should
no.
worry about security for your.
You're not getting rid of us that easy. We're coming with you.
Adrani, we're fine.
You helped us so much. This is the least we could do for you.
Besides, if there's some bad she's GHOST. She spells it like Caillou can't spell, like you can't say treat around a dog. I want to test
Caillou
out my
just-
new sword.
He just sort of acts like she's oblivious, but she definitely understood and heard. She's just like, yeah, no, that's definitely not what we're doing.
Yeah, in case there's something like that, I'd like to test out my weapon. So
Speaking of which,
Okay.
I'll cast that on myself. And
What are you
use
casting?
Mage Armor and Tailwind.
For an hour? That's nice.
Oh,
hours.
okay. Tailwind, that's going to make a significant. Wait,
That's only for me.
that's only for you. Then that's going to make no difference at all to anyone else.
Why did Pixie get
okay.
so fast as we were walking?
Just make sure you add the effect to
He
your.
said, zoom,
character.
zoom.
Okay. As you continue walking, Dockway is largely the same as it is by day, to be honest. It's not as well lit, and there's not as much like aquatic activity. There's not as many, boats or ships coming in and out. But the bustle of trade has not changed in the slightest. Except perhaps the vendors that are open have changed to a different path of shops. And as you finally reach sort of this point, Audrani takes you into the side streets. And immediately, the city just feels a little different here. This is less of a docks kind of look. And some of you, those of you who are from here, would recognize, okay, you've gone into the Low Cleft district. But where is it? There it is.
I don't know.
This district is kind of nestled at the bottom of the sea cleft, and it's just more vibrant. All the buildings are colorful. You see playhouses, pubs, brothels, hookah bars, dance halls, all sorts of different entertainment businesses. You see also that many of the buildings closest to the sea cleft have strange little basket apparatuses on the rooftops. The bigger ones actually filled with little bits of debris, apparently that which rains down from the cleft through the days. Just a little bit here and there. You can see a lot of graffiti, but not like gang signs or names so much as like vast art pieces, murals, and advertisements for theaters that are bright and colorful and depict such wondrous creatures as can only be home to Elysium. Or in Elysium, I should say. And a lot of these businesses this late are clearly opening. Open, I should say. You can see that, like, here and there, there's a theater that has people just now leaving, or a show that seems to be winding down. But you don't see a lot of industry here.
So, like, this is where we need to hit up when we're gonna trash talk.
This is the artistic
Sounds right.
part of the city. At
Okay.
least the artistic part of the city that isn't for the upper class.
Yeah.
The real arts.
The starving
Yeah.
artists live here. Or perform here.
Bingo. Nailed it. Yes.
Okay.
And Audrani seems to know where she's going. At this point, you actually pass probably the biggest, most active building that you've seen. Why does this say you still have plus 400 feet? You don't. You're at the bottom, not the top. Whatever.
I don't know.
I messed something up. That's why it says that.
Oops.
But the building
flying.
looks to be like a restaurant / ranch.
Yeah.
There are like you can hear applauding crowds and what sounds like a roaring bull coming from inside. And at the front of the building is this massive, gaudy depiction of a bull's head with a Varisian man with a lasso riding it.
Hello.
Audrani, for her part, pays no attention to it whatsoever. She's just sort of walking as if possessed.
I follow her. Don't get lost. I follow her.
And with that, now that it's party time, it is about 10 till midnight when you arrive.
We're doing a ritual, right? Or she's doing a ritual?
She is, and you were going to aid her.
Oh,
if
that's
you can.
right. Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. Sure, I've got it. You do notice, by the way, that where she's been leading you, the light sources are getting more and more scarce. Like, these are back streets now. There's homes, and they don't look like fancy homes so much as like apartment buildings and duplexes and, you know, the sort of like townhouses, but not fancy townhouses where
Middle
the
class?
starving artists live, so to speak.
Lower middle class. Okay.
And as you are doing this, Audrani is going to stop and light a lantern.
You know what? How about I do this? I'll cast light.
You can do that as well.
Wait,
I will as well.
I can
I'll
cast
active.
light on more than one person. Wait, I can make more
Yep,
than
4.
one light?
You can cast it up to 4 times.
Who wants a light?
I'll just activate my wayfinder.
You know what? So if we don't lose her, I'm gonna cast a light to hover on Nifix.
We'll go on.
Nifix, I can't.
I've
I'm
got
gonna
mine
hover
already.
on me. Nifix, drag a light on you. And another for Saya and another for Adrani.
She's got her lantern lit.
Oh, fine then. Another
Oh.
for
Let's all get lit.
Caillou.
I like how
Yeah.
you're lighting me, but I don't need it.
So we
it's
don't
for
need
it's
you.
for
It's for
other
us.
people. So we
Yeah.
can keep
It's like
track
putting a
of these.
bell on Nifix.
No.
Where'd
Honestly,
Nifix go? Oh, there she is.
Historically, she could benefit from having a bell on her. Remember the ship where you lost track of her for like a day and a half?
Yeah.
The site Audrani leads you to, where she finally comes to a stop, looks like it hasn't seen much activity in a long time. You can see that it's mostly empty, save for a large pedestal buried beneath tons of rock, ruined scaffolding, and more rock.
Okay.
You can just make out like some pieces of the rock that look like they may have been in progress of sculpting into a humanoid shape. Let's see. Audrani, for her part, just sort of seems frozen, just staring at it. And compared to her normal, like, very tall, Tim Burton-esque stature, right now she looks very small.
Saya will like put her arm on her, like just as like a comforting gesture. Whenever you're ready, hun.
Didn't want to see this.
Okay, where's Moosh?
You've got this.
Oh,
I'm
did you
right
bring
with
Moosh with you?
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Mounted them.
Let me.
How would I walk when I can?
No
Why
bad
would you
moves.
give yourself fast
You got
speed?
tailwind.
Just gonna walk.
Yeah,
You'll
Moosh is
never
also
know
not
what's needed.
not affected by your tailwind, so
Yeah, I know. Moosh can't be affected by tailwind.
Okay, you say tailwind, but all I think is farting. So
yeah, I knew you were. I was just waiting for you to go there. I was literally sitting here wondering how long it would take.
I mean, how else is the wind pushing you?
I was imagining tails. He's just grows a tail and just starts blasting off with it.
I was just thinking in terms of like headwinds and tailwinds. Like, I'm pretty
We all
sure
think
that's what
of
it's supposed to be.
I feel like that's definitely the idea.
Yeah.
You know, I almost don't remember how to pray.
Um,
And with that,
I don't.
she takes a deep breath and is going to step up onto the raised platform and start walking toward the mound of rubble.
I will follow.
Lorian, do we go up there?
I'm going to patrol a little bit, stay close, but I don't know this religious praying stuff, so I'm mostly here for moral support.
Oh,
Yeah, same.
I guess Nifix is gonna patrol about here.
Can I double
Uh,
check to make sure nobody followed
right
us?
there.
Sure. Make a blind. Yeah, make a blind perception.
Can't move Nifix. Oh yeah, I can. I just can't walk where I want to go. I want to be there.
I
Please
can
help.
I can see the thing.
The line
Yeah,
just
you
doesn't
you
want
can.
to go away.
That's weird.
It was like disconnected
The
from
li-
server and then the line stayed. So
I can
Yeah, I
see
see
it.
that. It's
like
visible. Weird.
That is weird.
Okay. Fixney, you're not really seeing anyone who could have followed you. You don't feel that neck hair standing on end that might signify someone is watching you. But at the same time, you can't entirely shake the feeling all the same that something somewhere is aware of you.
Okay.
That something is stirring. All right. She kind of grips Saya's hand tightly for a moment.
Mhm.
I'm gonna draw my rapier.
Midnight spark. Hear me. And as she says this, there is, let's see, some response from the mound of rubble. Hello? What are you doing? Not that.
that's
The-
the response.
Debris. She's like, this isn't a good time. Can you like come back? The debris shifts.
Oh.
And then from the darkness that seems to emanate from this pit in metaphysical space, this place where everything went wrong, a figure rises. In a vaguely humanoid shape, but composed as it steps into the light, you see, composed entirely of dust-laden wind and churning bits of bone, just sort of furiously flitting about through the air.
That looks familiar.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
And this figure sort of stands, actually it'd be like up here, atop this rubble, looking down at Audrani, and her prayer freezes in her throat as she stares. Elsinore, it's him. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll
want-
initiative.
I need to do a check. I need a check. The
You'll have to do that on your turn.
Fine.
You know
Now,
what
I
makes life
believe-
better while we game? Cheetos.
I have.
Was that in character?
You know, yeah.
I think
Maybe
Cheetos
Cheetos
would make this better.
Don't be loud, don't be loud, don't be loud.
Ah!
It was gonna be loud.
What happened?
That's cool.
Okay.
Oh wow, I rolled really bad.
You sure did. You have a hero point.
I do. I don't know if I care. I can just go
Initiative is a hell of a time for a hero point.
Just saying. It's there.
last. I didn't roll the worst somehow.
Okay. Let's see here. Anything I need to know there? Sure isn't. Cool. So, Nifix, you have initiative.
On this character, did I have the terrain thing, or is that just the other one?
You'll have to look at your feats.
I
I'm
am.
doubtful.
Yeah, I'm doubtful too. Steady balance.
Also, you weren't hiding,
Oh no.
so at this point it doesn't matter.
Oh no, I just wanted to see my math to go up the rubble.
That wouldn't affect it.
Oh. Whenever you roll a success using balance, actually I think I can.
This creature continues staring down at Audrani as you move, and you see that you sense rather, even as it's there, like this rapidly growing aura of rage, of murderous rage
Oh, let's grab an edge. Never mind.
and spite.
Seeing that it's angry, I'm gonna try and climb. So 10 feet, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, this is definitely difficult terrain.
20
In
feet.
fact, I would even call it greater difficult terrain, where effectively it's like double difficult terrain.
So the start is difficult, and the higher you go, the worse it gets.
Pretty much.
Okay. So is this still
So
regular?
moving the
further?
first space would be 10 feet. Every space thereafter will be 20 feet each to go up.
Okay.
Unless you
so-
have something like a climb speed or quick climb or something to that effect.
Not yet. I'm gonna. As Nifix knows this, her intelligence isn't that great, so I'm going to go use second action to go a little higher to be adjacent. Ah, no.
Shout out to this music going freaking hard, by the way.
I wanted to be here. The second action to do that. And then I don't really have anything, so I'm just gonna do a defensive action. Oh wait, that takes 2. No, 1.
What is the defensive action you're trying to take?
Well, that's a reaction. I was just kind of like ready to get hit, I guess.
That's not a thing.
Well,
Like, what do you? I don't understand what you're trying to. What is readying to get hit? Like, what is that? What does that mean to you?
you know, like Ray Shield, where you're like ready to kind of block, but I don't actually have a shield. Nifix isn't smart, okay? And apparently neither am I.
I'm more asking. I was gonna say Ava.
You know what? There we go. Dragon stance. Perfect.
Dragon stance. Okay, that works. So, as you reach the top, you slip into a martial stance, and so ends your turn. Lorian,
This is
what
all
you
difficult.
see, yes, as you're looking at this figure, is a war razor attached to his side, a scalpel made famous in circles that you are familiar with.
Why do you gotta say it like that? Guys, I'm a doctor. I'm going to quickly move over here and interpose myself between the two and point my rapier at this guy. and I would like to make a check on him, a recall knowledge. What is he? What is this? What are we dealing with? What's his favorite color?
Okay, so
Tell
this
me.
would be religion.
Recall knowledge?
Always. You know that. You literally. You know that.
I'm just saying it for me, not for you.
Oh. What's the DC?
I can't see the roll, and I don't know the DC.
Okay.
3.
I
Pass.
see. This says you had flew in checked.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should not.
Oh, that effect is still on me.
It's a checkbox.
It says unlimited duration.
Correct.
This
It's
isn't
related to
sorry.
your class.
Just,
Make sure
just,
you are
just
familiar
get rid
with...
of that. I didn't realize it was still on. I didn't. It's not a checkbox. It was
Either
effect
way,
literally put on me.
the best you can say is this is some kind of malevolent undead.
Oh no, I didn't roll very good. Okay.
In spite of how it formed from mostly dust, I would even go so far as to say it's a corporeal undead. It's the actual corpse. Beyond that, you don't know.
Well, poop.
No ghost sword for you.
I know, I have the stupid sword and it doesn't even matter. It'll still hurt! I would like to, what do you call that?
I don't know what you're trying to do.
As my last action, I would like to get his attention on me. What is that called again?
That's not a thing. So what
I
you're
thought
trying to
it
do...
was a thing. Taunt or...
Distract?
Distract?
I mean, you can... No, that's getting his attention off of you.
Look over here! Over there!
Well, okay. I guess that's fair.
Like, I want to, like, taunt him or something.
Intimidation?
I mean, just demoralize.
Yeah, I would
I guess
say
I can
maybe
do
demoralize is how I would treat this. Or bon mot if you have that. Which you don't. Are you kidding? It's Lorien.
Hey! Shush. A demoralize action?
Uh-huh. sure you
What is
target
that
him.
under?
Intimidation.
Okay. I couldn't remember. Give me a break.
Yeah, that's
We
fair.
haven't fought in like 3 sessions.
Yeah. Hiya! 22.
Okay.
That's a failure.
He doesn't seem
I just
concerned
wait.
with you.
You didn't let me say what I was gonna say.
Okay, say it.
I guess it doesn't matter. Hey, you poopy head! No, wrong character. Your fight is with me, and I point my sword at him. If you can stomach it, and obviously it doesn't work. So. Dang,
It
if
has
only I
not
was-
looked away from Audrani.
I'm
It's
in
just
between
like
you.
holding
How dare
eye
you?
contact. It's elevated, so there's not. Unfortunately, it can. Still, it's
Look
just
how
looking
I
over you.
jump up in the air. Hey!
And for her part, she's just like staring, unable to look away in horror.
Okay. That's all 3 actions, so that's it.
Caillou.
Oh, it's to create a diversion.
So Kai's a little freaked out. I'm gonna use my first little action to take a couple steps back.
Hey, at least it's not a ghost.
She's still not great with it. She's not super happy about this.
Oh, it was
So I'll do my
creative
first
diversion.
action. And then my second action is I'm gonna draw my daggers, which I guess actually will probably be both of my actions.
Okay.
Because I don't think I have the... Do I still have quick draw?
You should. But that means you have to attack with them, and you
Just draw
are
and
pretty
attack, right,
far
right.
away.
Yeah, I'll just regularly draw both of them.
Okay. Okay.
And that's her turn. She does
That
get freaked out. She
Is
said, oh
3
no.
actions, which means it's his turn.
Uh-oh.
And it begins to stagger down the rubble, moving to here.
Oh, FYI, it was creative diversion. Alvin was right.
Okay, I heard.
Okay.
When it reaches Lorien, I'm assuming since you're not getting out of the way and you were trying to make a big scene.
I'm
When you
making a
say-
scene.
The last words when you say if you can stomach it,
Oh no.
it looks to you, Lorien,
Oh, good.
and snaps out a hand toward your face.
Don't touch me. I said don't touch me.
It is a hit. So you take 9 points of void damage
Why is that called choke? Are you choking me?
as it begins to tear
Oh,
the
you have
air from your
standstill.
lungs, just pulling it out and replacing it all. Like as your air is coming out, it's a two-way street. Dust and debris is rushing down your throat, choking you. And can you make
I should
that
have worn my
fortitude save for
N95
me?
mask. Fuck.
Sorry, I forgot I had standstill.
And it
Bitch.
seems even stronger for
Sorry.
it. Make your roll, Ash.
Oh shit, sorry. I was too distracted by the dust in my face.
Nice.
Oh, I rolled good.
Okay. That is a success, not a critical
27.
success.
Still pretty good.
Oh, okay. You cough and like pull free of the stream of dust and debris before it really gets too bad. So it's really only the 9 damage. And then for its last action, it's going to step here.
How dare you? Wait, 2 movement actions?
Mhm.
Okay,
And an attack.
How dare you? That's all I have to say about that.
Audrani is absolutely horrified, but seeing it attack you, she sort of seems to shake out of the paralyzed fear, and real quick she like unravels the scarf from around her neck and slips into a dancing form very similar to Saya's. She's going to attack with her bladed scarf. Actually, no, first, she's going to step here around it. Now she's going to use her third action to attack with the bladed scarf.
Kill him in 1 hit.
Well, terrible in the damage, but she does hit it.
You go, girl.
And it takes some damage, though it appears... Wait, what? Really?
Oh, is she tripping it? It has trip, I see. Can she
No,
do
that's
that?
just the... No, that's...
So
It
you
means
can
she
do it with
can
scarf.
trip
She
with
can
it.
use an action to do that, I see.
Yeah. The blade slices into the creature, but doesn't seem to do very much. It just sort of cleaves through layers of dust, breaking the dust and debris off of its body, but not actually penetrating it. Dust, by the way, that only appeared after it attacked Lorien, i.e. temporary hit points. Saya.
So I'm gonna get my scarf out to.
Okay,
Which
that's one action.
I think it's technically already out, but whatever. Like, I get that out, and then I'm gonna try to get some attention on me with a fascinating performance.
Okay,
Did I
go
hit?
for your target.
Yes, I am targeted. Let me hit the button. Okay. Do a perform. Check
Mhm.
against their will DC.
Yes.
Let's do you want I should use a skill action dialogue, right?
Yes.
Skill action dialogue.
Unless you have a specific macro already designed for this.
Performance. Perform. It's still mad about it. Just kidding. I'll do the actual perform. Dance. Alright. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Just gotta make it do a dance off until it dies.
Yeah.
Again.
I don't think that's gonna beat its will DC. Don't tell
it
me.
should
Hold
have
on.
shown.
Well, because I did it against perform. Oh, hold on. If I do it, I'm gonna
That's weird that it didn't.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever.
But don't tell me it because I think it's gonna fail. So I'm gonna hero point it.
Okay.
So, because I don't trust it. That's better.
Much better.
That is a success.
Yay!
So you gain panache.
I gain panache. I get effect panache. He is fascinated, and I think I've messed this up in the past, but I think the new fascinated, or however I do it, it gains the incapacitate trait. For the success. I think that's part
I
of.
don't think you can incapacitate ghosts.
I don't know if you can either.
He's
It's
not a ghost.
corporeal. He said it was
Yeah, he's
corporeal.
corporeal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
let's
It's somewhere.
see.
Hold
Well,
on. Where is it? Because I thought I saw
not undead.
somewhere. Oh, there it is. If you. Oh no! Hold on. You must critically succeed to fascinate, and the perform action gains the incapacitate trait. That's where it is.
Is that for a specific action though?
That is part of fascinating performance.
Oh, okay.
So I think
Okay,
that's only
so it's not
critical.
fascinated then.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to get all
Because
that
a
out because I know we've
success
done it.
becomes a failure,
Yeah, they've changed the text on that, so just wanna.
which means you don't actually get panache.
Doesn't no, I just need to beat his will DC. It doesn't have to fascinate him.
Yeah, but if it's
I do not have to fascinate. I just have to beat his will DC.
oh, I see. Yeah, that's a fringe call, but I agree with your I would say
Nah,
that's
that is
fair.
the standard battle dancer thing. You just
Is
have
it?
to you just have to
Okay.
beat their will DC.
Okay,
Alright. Get that.
so he's not
panache.
fascinated.
That's fine. That's fine.
Is that the end of your turn?
That
No,
was
you've got one more.
2. So I'll smack him.
Ew.
That's right. You've got a reach weapon.
I do. I don't even have to move. Don't you choke, my friend. Ah, I missed.
Is a miss.
That's okay. All right.
Okay.
Never mind. Go ahead. Choke away.
No!
Fixney.
I don't approve.
I missed.
I would like to know what kind of creature this is.
You know the drill.
Yes, luck and where's my knowledge? Did that work?
Yeah, actually.
Ah! Thing?
Okay. I want to let me open this. Ugh. You believe this to be a type of white that is a corporeal undead brought back to unlife with all of its combat capabilities.
The only ones I know of are the water ones. I don't remember, but if it's something that I can summon, I roughly know what it is. It's not like one of the water whites, right?
You aren't sure.
Ah, buggers. Okay, well, I'll cast a spell on it.
Okay.
Still targeted.
Don't forget. Yep.
I'm casting slow.
Okay.
So I draw the symbol of greed and point it at it. And try to siphon its time.
That is a critical success.
From it? Ah.
So as you attempt to slow its time, it sort of creates like this snowfall effect of all the debris and dust swirling around it. It just sort of stops, like it's in a snow globe, just slowly drifting, while the creature inside of the dust and debris continues moving just fine.
It's not supposed to happen. Anyways, that's my turn.
Good turn. Lonifix.
It's like,
No, I want to do something kind of cool.
bad.
If you allow it, I want to jump down on top of him with flurry of blows.
So this would be the long jump action.
Okay. Should I add that to? I totally have that in my actions. Yeah,
Yep. It's a form of movement.
Yep.
So you stride, then attempt a DC 15 athletics check. That's in chat for you.
Oh.
You did not start at least 10 feet. Wait, what? Whatever. Okay. You leap up to a distance equal to your check result. 16. Okay. Yeah. I'll allow it, but it doesn't give you a bonus. It was a little too low to give. Like, it ends up
It's
mostly just
flavor.
being for movement. Yeah.
Yeah, it's flavor. But the thing. Oh, I don't think I can do that. And what I wanted to do. Is that another action to do? 1 second. I was looking at my. Oh, do it next turn. Actually, no. I don't think I need to do flurry of blows. This says make it unarmed. Yeah. So, no flurry of blows because I want to do this. I want to do the inner upheaval. When I hit it.
You focus your chi. That's, by the way, chi now instead of ki. And then make a flurry of blows. So make sure
This
you
is
put that
unarmed strike
effect.
or
You
flurry
have to
of
put the
blows?
spell effect on yourself.
Okay.
So make sure you drag that on.
Spirit.
There you go.
Yeah.
And now do your flurry of blows.
Well,
Assuming you want 2 attacks instead of 1.
Well, I can't do inner upheaval and flurry of blows because
Yes,
I
you
already
can.
used 2 actions for the long jump.
Yeah, so this part of the action is you make either unarmed strike or flurry of blows.
Oh, okay, flurry of blows.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. I thought
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought I could only
all
do
good.
one. First my. Why does it say fist and unarmed strike? Whatever.
Ooh, nice.
So,
Nice.
hang on, for a critical hit, you have a critical card. This was purchased last game,
Yay!
Oh,
but
he explodes.
It goes kaboom.
It doesn't work on undead.
it does not do double damage. It does normal damage, but the target. Oh.
What?
So
Is it
the
shitty?
target falls unconscious and can't wake up until the end of its next turn. It is immune to unconsciousness.
It doesn't work on undead.
That
But
sucks.
it does still
we
fall
reroll?
prone.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your damage. And I will say it cannot get up from prone for the same duration. Okay. So
We
it's
would
going to
get
take
that right then.
the damage. And then it has to make the fortitude save. Oh yeah, I don't know if you caught it. While you were gone, we moved the crushing effect from your the thing you weren't using and put it on your gloves.
Okay.
So
It failed.
okay, it failed, which means this worked out very well. It is enfeebled and clumsy
Yay!
and slowed 1, which is what Fixney was trying to do to it.
Well, I'm glad it still got slowed.
Yeah. So Nifix just like she went to this pile of rubble and she kind of just stared at it because she didn't use her stand still. And it was like, what do I attack? And then it jumped down and attack, and Nifix is like, oh shit, and just like hops on it. Her next turn.
Why is it trying to put slowed on Audrani?
No!
Uh,
Don't do that.
Do you have Adrani selected as well?
No! It's
No.
just being stupid. There, I made it work. Okay. And I believe you still get a second attack.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think I get the spirit for the flurry of blows, do I? Or is it
You
for the
do.
turn? Sick.
And it says you get that, and the strikes. Yeah, so you're gonna roll damage from inner upheaval, or no, it's already adding that in. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so it does another 13 points of damage to this thing. As you leap down, it's not like a leap, hit it in the air, and then land. You leap, land on the ground, and then like do one of the what's the Street Fighter move with the double uppercut?
I don't know.
Rising Dragon.
Is that what that is? I'm gonna trust Alvin on that one.
You can do that really fast.
Yeah.
The rising uppercut sends this creature like up into the air, the dust and rubble whirling around, and then when it hits the ground, like a rubber band snapping, all of the dust and rubble snaps down to the ground with it,
Mhm.
and it's
And
just
then
sort of stuck there for a moment.
as he does that, Nifix just really quickly does like the airboxing, like pop, 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 like yeah.
I was right. Rising Dragon Fist.
That's the Shoryuken, right?
Yes.
She did do Dragon's Dance, didn't she? So,
Right, so
did.
it fits. Lorian,
did Caillou get
flanking,
skipped
too.
last round?
Hmm?
Did Caillou get skipped last round?
No.
I backed up and drew my daggers. I just didn't do much.
Oh, okay.
Because I got 2 daggers and it takes up a lot of time.
Fair enough. I will do my stuff.
Do
Is he targeted? Yes. I'm going to devise a stratagem.
Gotta do the thinky.
Before I do that though, I realize I rolled a check on it already,
Mm-hmm.
but I have an ability.
I don't think it works when you fail.
Oh, did I fail real bad?
No. Just a fail.
No, just not good.
If you get no information, that means it's a failure.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to do it again. Okay. So we're gonna devise a stratagem.
Okay. Well, there it is.
I don't like it. Did it not think?
Like I said earlier, animations are a bit on the fritz right now.
I know, but they worked last time and I missed that.
Well, you were warned. What do you do?
I'm going to attack it. With that roll.
With your 5?
I sure am.
Okay, so make sure you have all the right checkboxes checked and then do your thing. It does miss. However, what?
What were you gonna say?
You have certain stratagem, which means
Oh no,
even
ignore that. I'm not doing that. I use a hero point and I'm gonna use
you
reverse.
can't use the hero point at this point.
Yes, I can.
Oh,
I play
wait a
it
minute.
after I use an attack roll.
Oh, this is one of the hero actions that was
Yeah.
bought by chat. Okay. You spend a hero point to use it. After you fail an attack roll, you get a success rather than a failure. Magnificent. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
And you stab it. It, I mean, it's a definitive blow, which might seem a little underwhelming.
Maybe a
But
little,
it is now injured. Like even as you stab into it, it sort of shivers, and you can see the dust beginning to recoalesce, closing the wound on
He
it.
sneezes. It's working.
I believe that was one of you guys sneezing. I'll have you know that was that Caillou sneezing?
No,
She's allergic to undead.
Yeah.
I am.
Hmm.
I'm
Fun
going to
fact,
attack.
that's actually why she's scared. She's like definitely allergic to them.
Oh
Makes sense.
god, that makes all that make more sense.
Just gotta
I'm
get an
going to
EpiPen.
Attack again.
Okay, second attack hits. Ooh, there it is. That's what we want to see. Good damage
What?
roll.
One more damage? I did only one more than the last time.
I mean,
what do
it's
you mean?
still good. Well, listen, a 6 and a 5 is just more attractive.
I'm going to
look at.
attack it a third time. I'm going on Nifix
You
on this
can't. You
bitch.
devise a stratagem.
That's a free action.
No, that is a free action if
Damn it,
it's
it didn't
one
work.
of your subjects.
fine. Fine, he's not a subject. Not yet.
Mhm.
So that was all my actions. I'm done, I guess.
Okay.
I'm stabbing him with gusto. My friend Gusto. Yep,
Caillou.
that's it.
That's what you call the sword.
Yeah, this is gusto.
This is gusto. Prepare to die. Okie dokie. At what point does the throne stuff have a problem? I don't remember.
It
Please don't
depends
hit
on the
us.
range increment, and it's incremental. So if I believe daggers are 10 feet, so every 10 feet you get an additional penalty.
Please don't hit us.
I
Messiah.
actually forgot to hit my button. Sure.
Daggers
between us.
really
Nice.
aren't for super long range, unfortunately.
I thought it was 20 feet, but that might be old rules.
Okay, he's like 30 feet away from me. What does that mean? I'm sorry.
You can. Oh man. I'm
like,
Yep,
listening,
thrown
I'm
10.
not-
So it means you will have a, I want to say -6 penalty.
That's gross. Okay.
Oh, it's just be less than that.
It's -2 per increment, right?
Or you could just walk up and attack.
Does it
Yeah.
automatically do that? Does Foundry do that?
Yes, it will account for it.
Cool.
It will automatically be input.
And I can move through allies' space, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna move
Wow!
up here, real quick, like, and
You
then
go, girl.
we're gonna do some stabbies.
Now he is not your hunted prey, correct?
No, but he needs to be. I'm gonna do that actually.
Okay, so that'll be a second action.
Excuse me? It says Caillou does not have a hunt prey action? You're fucking lying.
That's weird.
You
That's
are-
odd.
That's
That is
very
odd.
odd. I don't have a lot of things. Like, I know that I have this. Hunt prey. Hunt the prey. How do I do the action? I didn't
There.
understand. It was,
You
it
now
was in
have
my
it.
macro thingy.
It got forked. I re-added it. It should work now.
Okay, there we go. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was
what the
weird.
hell? I was like, excuse me? I definitely have
You
that.
forgot. You forgot how to do it for a second.
For a second,
Okay.
I just was like, I don't know who I am.
So as you
Uh,
focus in on this thing, you sort of do the Michael Myers walk from Halloween toward it with your knives.
Oh
Does that seem
god.
about right?
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Okay, target is meant to prey. Target is meant to prey. It's
Who's the
first.
real
We're
monster
going
here?
To use.
I
Saya.
mean, maybe. Adrani
Probably
did.
still it, but
So say Adrani did murder him.
Use this one.
Oh, don't say that to her.
I'm not.
It's nice. Can I re-roll that with a hero point? Is that still a thing that we do? Or
you
do I just have to
can.
use the cards.
no, you can use a hero point.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna re-roll that because, like, what the hell? There we
Okay,
fucking
cool.
go.
And definitely too late now, but I want to draw your attention once more to the fact that you have twin takedown for future turns.
I thought I didn't have that anymore.
Nope, you have that. It's on your,
Oh.
I just looked at your character sheet. That's where it is.
My B, I totally forgot that I had.
All
I,
good.
For
Hey,
some reason,
still
I
a
thought
hit.
That,
You still
I
got a
thought
hit.
that
So
changed with the when we swapped some stuff around.
do yo damage.
Buggies, damage.
Okay. So you move in and like throw the dagger right down into it, and it snaps back into your hand, sending like bits of debris scattering across its back and the stonework around.
Wait.
And all it
hang
does
on,
is
actually, I have a question.
Yep.
Is he not flanked? Doesn't that change stuff?
it's already accounted.
Okay.
Being flanked and being prone don't stack.
Oh, okay.
So because he's prone, effectively he's off guard.
Okay, cool.
Get in here, you two Fixney and Saya. We gotta surround him completely.
Got it.
So
I'll get there.
as we move back to his turn, he cannot get up from prone until the end of Nifix's next turn, but he is still able to otherwise act, is what I would like to say.
What's he gonna do? He's enfeebled, isn't he?
He's gonna break dance.
Are you gonna flail around like a baby?
Is going to...
I'm gonna have a dance off.
You wanna have a dance off?
Yeah,
look
you-
up at Audrani, its eyes just smoldering
Don't look at her.
in what's left of its skull. And then the whole creature
No.
disintegrates.
No. No.
What?
We weren't done with you.
Cheater!
just falls apart into dust and bones in a pile right there, just
Stab the
leaving it
dust.
all there.
Is it dead?
It
I don't feel
So-
good about that.
Technically, yes. Officially, no.
appears to be dead.
What a Lorian answer.
I would like to search, I guess.
We're still in initiative. Don't get crazy now.
Well, yeah, that's what Nifix would like to do. Then.
Hold on, does that count as a move action?
No.
Yeah,
where
I think
is
I got
it?
something for that too.
Quadrani stares down at it in revulsion. I didn't know this is what I caused.
Oh, good.
That's
We're gonna fix it. It's okay.
I shouldn't have done this.
What would you
Oh.
rather? It's okay.
And she literally like drops to her knees.
Adrani, get up. You're here to finish this, to make it right, and that's what counts. Get up.
And we're gonna help you do it.
Get
Mhm.
up.
Saya, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Was thinking what I have to help besides just talking to her. Do I get to keep my panache?
As long as we are still in this encounter, yes.
Sweet.
And we are, he
We
said.
are. Is it? Sorry. I don't think any of that helps. I guess I'll just stride over and I'll kind of do it in a dancey way and be like, just,
Hey, girl.
hey, it's okay. We are fixing it. And just kind of like try to inspire her. Like, would you rather he still be just sitting in the middle underneath it all? We're gonna get rid of the evil spirit. It's all gonna be better. We're gonna sanctify the place, do the ritual. It's okay, but we need to do this. It's not like a want.
Of course.
So just try to pump her up a little bit.
Um,
I don't have an ability here. It's just
I'll treat that as aid
okay.
if it should come up. Okay. Fixney.
I'm gonna use an action to command Moosh, and we're gonna move over. What? Over here. Oh wait. And I'm gonna cast a spell.
What spell?
Detect magic.
Okay. Is that one action or two? That is two actions. Okay. You focus. You do not detect magic.
Oh, I'm guessing outside of our magical items.
Oh, right. Third, you learn the rank or level of the most powerful magical effect. Yeah, that doesn't come into play either. So yeah, you don't detect magic.
Okay. those are-
Assuming you, I always assume you are, not including known magical effects, unless you say
Yes.
otherwise. Okay.
Wait. I can still command Moosh to do one more action, which is to see if there's any other creature around us.
Moosh is doing perception then.
Yes.
Seek. Okay.
That should be Moosh's roll.
Correct. Moosh is not sensing any other entities in the vicinity.
Okay.
Nifix.
Helps if I'm not muted. I am going to move right here to protect from this side. And I would like to. It's two action to ready an attack, right?
Correct.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Ready for what?
For it to appear again? I don't. Nifix doesn't trust that it's like. It was that easy. So
Fair
to
enough.
attack another white or hostile creature.
Whatever it was. Lorian.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna sheath her rapier and go over to her. And I'd like to yank her back up on her feet.
It would be 2 actions, which you don't technically have.
Why? Because I sheathed?
Yep. And then you moved.
Can we say I didn't sheath then? I would rather use my 2 actions to.
I mean, you can use your
Stand
action
her
to
up.
aid her.
No, I want to
mean-
stand her up on her feet.
You can't really do that this turn, I don't think.
Okay, fine, GM. I can't really aid her to stand up. She doesn't need that.
Yeah, it's kind of, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's kind of a binary thing.
No, I just
um,
wanted to roughly like stand her back up.
Like force move.
Yeah, like just force her to stand up.
Grappler.
Well,
Which
hold
would
on.
still be 2 actions. An action to grapple and then an action to...
No. I have.
Maybe.
I have.
Pulling her... Oh, okay.
I have this. Can I use this?
No.
Okay.
No, because she is not an enemy.
In that case, I would like to. What's the opposite of the thing I did earlier?
Hit?
All of my fucking actions are gone when you remade the character sheet, and I don't have them on here.
Well, they're all under the skill dialogue macro.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, fuck.
Is that working today?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, it works as long as your token is selected.
They also fixed the athletics problem.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
It doesn't just say okay.
Yeah, athletics works. Performance is weird though, because there's an extra check and it doesn't let you do that, so it just borks.
Okay, so instead of demoralize, I would like to
Moralize?
moralize her.
You
Well,
just become like a Jehovah's Witness or what?
I would like to moralize her. Tell me what you want me to roll.
That's not really applicable.
Make it a
because,
thing
like,
then.
she's not under any
Diplomacy.
emotional... Like, you can just say you're doing something.
No,
that's
I
fine,
know.
But mechanically speaking, there is no mechanics afflicting her.
I gotta do something with my action. Just let me have this.
There's nothing to actually be done, though. Like, if she was
Diplomacy?
under some effect, I would say, yeah, that totally does a thing.
I'm
but, like,
requesting that you stand up.
there's,
Okay, it's fine.
there's
I'm just going to look down at her.
like, you could
and
say you're trying
say-
to help her up. On her turn, she's probably going to get up. Like, it's...
Okay, fine. I'm gonna look down at her and said,
It's not good
"Get
enough
up.
for Lorian.
You need to get up, and you need to finish this." Like she sounds like
I feel
She's
like that's
not-
intimidation.
she's not even like talking to her almost. She's just saying this at her.
This would be the exploration action for intimidation. Coerce, I feel like. I would agree, but we're still in encounter, so which is why there's
Right.
no roll here, but yeah.
So yeah,
That makes
that's
sense.
what I'm doing with my action. I'm making her feel bad. That's
Yeah,
about it.
I make her feel good. You make her feel bad.
Get your ass up, bitch. That's
Caillou.
it.
On your turn,
Caillou
as long as it's
also
fast.
wants to do like a seek thing to see if I can see where this
Yeah, go ahead.
dude went.
I
Oh,
mean,
excellent.
technically, you could. Lorian's standing on its remains. What
I stomped on him.
dust and bone fragments remain.
Oh no, it's gonna inhabit your body now.
Oh god.
Okay. So, also, though, you have a bonus for seeking hunted prey.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Wait a minute, it's a right.
Yeah, this isn't really a thing whites do. You're starting to think, Fixney, that you might have made a mistake.
Uh-oh. You fucked up.
Caillou,
Yes.
like, you don't see anything, you don't hear, you don't smell. There's just some distant sixth sense, a gut feeling, an instinct that makes you think Lorian needs to move right now that thing is not dead.
Can I shove her?
It is
That's
still
a thing I
right
can do,
there.
right?
That is an action. Yes, actually, there's one now for allies. I can't remember what it's called. Someone in chat introduced me to it a few weeks ago. I don't remember what it's called, but as an action, you can move an ally one space.
Reposition.
Is it reposition?
Reposition? Where? How would I do that?
I'm looking right now. Reposition.
Would it be athletics?
Attempt an athletics check against Lorian's Fortitude DC.
Okay, so would it just be unspecified because it only has balance, maneuver, and flight, squeeze, and tumble through?
That's
Here,
acrobatics.
just
isn't
use
it?
that.
Oh, that works.
Unless they're willing to fail.
It's athletics.
Mhm.
I literally just read the athletics one.
Yeah, those are all athletics actions.
Oh.
This is
Ah,
a new
shit.
action, so the macro probably doesn't have it in yet.
Say
This
that.
just released.
Tumble through is acrobatics. Oh no.
If I try to do it again, does that take it like the multiple attack penalty thing?
Yes. Though if you have a hero point, you are welcome to
I
that.
don't anymore. I only have the one.
Actually, it's about that time. I'm gonna give you a hero point. Makes it easy.
Hell yeah.
Since
I
you're
gotta hit
using
the-
a new action.
I hit the button for it. Hang on, here we go. I didn't have the option to reroll with using a hero point. Okay, seriously?
Okay. Well,
I thought that was worse.
you
I
try to
misread the
shove
die.
Lorian away, and
Can I-
Lorian is sort of like instantly no.
Well, like I will
reflexively
also
plants her
say,
feet.
like you need to move, and like I try to shove you, and it obviously doesn't work. But I'm gonna do it again because I.
Why are you
kinda
so
used to, like,
shovey,
shoot
girl?
these two.
Also,
What do you want?
no, the athletics is borked. It's given the
Okay.
acrobatics again.
I would say, if
There
Lorian
we go.
chooses to fail,
I don't think it matters because I did it again.
it does not matter.
I would have
Right,
chosen
sure.
to fail if
Okay.
she said something.
I
She's
did. I
just
did.
coming up to me, shoving
Where
me. I'm like,
you-
what the fuck?
I feel like I would have at first, like, so I think at first Caillou was like, she needs to move, and like goes to push you, and like it doesn't, like you're like, what the hell? And then I'm
So
like,
Lorian
you need
has
to
to stay
move,
in your
and then I
reach.
have to like push further.
I have to stay
you
in
know?
her reach.
So like here, is that
I was thinking more like straight across, but
you
I'm
can't?
fine with
That's
either way.
because you have to be able to. You're not like shoving her, which has the risk
I
of
see.
hurting.
I got you. I
So
got
you're
you.
like,
yeah, that's fine. That works for
Okay.
me. Back the fuck up.
so that's 2 actions.
Whoa, bro.
You have 1
yeah,
remaining.
there's 3. It was
3,
'cause
that's
I-
right, you see-
Yeah,
you-
I did the seek,
right,
and
I
then
forgot.
moved Lorian.
Good
She was
call.
really shovey.
Yeah.
that turn.
Caillou's hackles are way up though, and that is very clear.
And you can like she like kind of gets like hunched down, like you know like when like a lion or something is like kind of like attack, they get like that hunchy. sort of,
Oh,
like, look.
Jesus.
She's kind of
And-
like that. She's like
Literally right on cue, it rises up and is going to lash out at Audrani.
I told you to get up, girl.
No. No, that's probably okay.
uh
Oh,
Ah!
oh.
Ah!
she's dead.
not good.
She's so dead. Oh, shut
Okay,
up.
not so bad. It grabs onto Audrani as it like bursts back to life, lashing out at her, dealing some sneak attack, i.e., like it seems like a natural stalker. And you notice this time when it reforms that like barbershop scalpel, that razor, you know what I'm talking about? Like the ones that fold in, they've got like
The straight razor.
yeah.
Mhm.
That is actually in its hand this time.
Bruh.
And Audrani has to make a fortitude save. Which she fails.
Adrani!
Come on, girl.
No!
It gets some temporary HP again. It seems strengthened by this. And it does say, does anyone here speak Necril?
Mm.
Oh, Necrol.
Bixney. It does
Wait,
say.
check. Oh wait, did I remove it?
I doubt it. It's still a language.
No, never mind. I have Alpha, not Necro.
Okay. It utters something And by utter, I guess it means almost like joyously scream something into the night as it slashes at Audrani's throat with that war razor. And hits.
Oh god.
She's still up. Maybe.
Johnny! No!
Well, she's dead.
Is this unconscious
All right,
or
guess
dead?
time to leave, guys.
Well, mechanically, it should be unconscious.
Okay.
However, as it slashes her throat with the war razor, whatever it proclaims, one word, I should say two words, are recognizable to those of you who think like you have like you'd be able to note the one word in quickly spoken other language. Father skin saw.
Hmm.
And then it explodes into dust and debris, pouring down Audrani's throat, into the wound, into her mouth, her eyes, her ears, nose. And then she just falls back on the ground, and you can see like dust, tear stains down her face. Instead of blood, just dust coating her neck. Her eyes wide, staring up at the night sky.
So she
And I
dead
guess
dead?
Is she dead?
She is not dying. She is actually dead.
No!
Nifix, there.
Are we still in initiative?
Oh, you better believe it. I thought I had a thing for this. It was not meant for NPCs, but I feel like whatever. We'll just go to combat for now. That is its entire turn because it stood up from prone as well. Saya.
Emotional damage. She's she's never, oh god. Gonna say I don't want to waste an action, but I feel like she's kind of like, what? Just what? But I think it's gonna quickly turn into a rage, and I'm gonna do a finisher on it, but then I can't attack again. Hold on.
I mean, it is inside the Vadrani.
Wait, is it still? I thought it was back in its own spot.
Good call. I didn't finish that. When it burst back out of her, it would have like taken all of her blood and everything, just turned to dust, leaving like a dusty, ruined body behind that had lost all power. As it stands over her, itself now coated, saturated with her blood.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't get to be like that. I'm going to attack it and then finisher it and then panache it again. That's my goal here. So strike.
Okay.
Angry strike. Very angry. Oh, it was almost on the 20. You know what? We'll keep it. We'll keep it because Saya is in a rage and I feel like it would have gone wild. She's gonna do the finisher next. So that would be the -5. That's better. Okay. And she is absolutely like tears down as it's going like, no, you don't get to wear her blood. You don't get to do any of this.
It is now badly injured as you start slashing with the scarf into it, desperately trying to affect it.
Yeah, and You know, like, it doesn't get me panache back, but I do have Bon Mot, so not that I have the words, but I think Saya would have some nasty words for it.
Oh yeah, not very knit friendly words.
No. So let me throw that in chat. Maybe it'll help somebody else do something. So you roll a diplomacy check against its will DC. And
Success.
good. So it has some minuses to perception and will saves.
And so this is just Saya screaming at it.
Yeah. It's
Enough
not very
that
insightful,
even its
but
attention
yeah.
is drawn.
Yeah.
Okay. Fixney.
Well, I'm gonna pummel it into dust. I'm casting Force Barrage at 3rd level. Or 3rd rank.
Okay.
Reaction. Oh, this is a new dialogue.
I think you're. Oh, never mind.
So 3, 6. Okay, do I have this right? Force. Oh, oops, you're right. Let me see if I can do this 4d4 plus force damage.
Mm-hmm. You should just be able to click roll damage in chat for each missile that you're hitting it with.
Is that all of it?
So, 6d4 plus 1?
Oh, that should be plus 6 then, so it should be 18 total.
So, okay. I can do that. It takes that, and then another 5. Okay, so Fixney begins creating circular runes throughout the air, and as he touches each one, they just launch missiles out of them, one after another, all of them like arcing through the air, striking into this creature again and again and again, rocking it, but not killing it.
That is my turn.
Nifix. Now I want to
Uh,
have an extra note for you. You could hear the moment her heart stopped beating. And it was not when it cut her throat. It was when, after that, her heart began hammering in terror. When he entered her, you could almost hear the dust in her body close around her organs and crush them, quite literally choking the very life out of her in an instant.
Love this for us.
You guys didn't hear it.
Nope.
The people did.
Out
The
of,
PCs did.
out of question, did
The
Fixie
players did.
hear that too, or is that just unique to?
It's unique to you because you have heightened senses even for a sensate gnome.
Okay. I am gonna gently step over a Johnny. I'm not gonna step on her, but
Noted.
and I am going to use. I'm going to do flurry of blows again. Nifix is yelling. I just don't feel like yelling. There's people sleeping. And fist.
While you're rolling some stuff, I just want to note that that was going to be Lorien.
I wish it was. I could have taken that a little better.
That was an odyssey to watch, that d20.
Those are my 2 hits.
Go ahead. Roll the damage on him.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
She's just like yelling profanities. You bastard! You asshole! You don't even have a dick to punch, you know?
Noted. That is 2 actions. You've still got 1 remaining.
Yeah, and then I am going to, well, attempt. I should have done this one first, but that is okay because I just noticed the map for all my hits.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Heartbreaking.
You know, for -10 with like only a +3 to hit, it's actually a pretty
Not
decent.
bad. It's true. It's true. Not bad. So when you go to do the like low leg sweep, that is the dragon tail attack, its lower body just sort of disintegrates into dust and you go right through it. Lorien.
She's looking past it at Adrani. Just should have stood up. You were supposed to fix this.
Just attack, Lorien!
And Lorien is going to quick draw and 1 swoop and attack.
Oh, pog. Okay. Yep, that makes sense.
I feel like that didn't roll correctly.
That only rolled the one.
That did not.
Oh, that's
an unarmed
unarmed.
attack.
Did it?
Whoops!
Did it put
I
yourself
rolled
away?
the run.
Remember she put her sword away?
Oh, right.
but the
I
quick-
didn't.
Oh, the quick
My
draw didn't
bad.
grab it out.
My bad. My bad. Hold on.
Wait, did we waste your crit or?
No.
No, I'll
it's
just
still
hit
a critical.
I'll just
Okay.
hit critical on this. Sorry.
That's
30
better.
damage.
That's
Man.
better.
Okay.
I punch it.
Well, when you stab into it,
doors.
I have good. Well, that's the good news. There is bad news. As you do so, the creature stares you down, even as its body is crumbling back into the dust and debris that it should have remained. It lashes out one last time at you, Lorien.
Oh,
That-
you have your old critical hit, I see. Ow!
You
Ugh.
take a significant amount of damage. And where's my fortitude save? Go ahead and roll that fortitude save, please.
Don't fail it.
Wait.
No.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to do a heroic? Oh, never mind.
It'll tell you what the
It'll
trigger
tell
is.
you if you can. do
Yeah, I saw that part after.
Now, if any of you have like your make sure you are familiar with your once per adventure abilities as well. If any of those apply to this scene, I
Go
don't
me.
know.
Sure.
But Lorien, you become drained.
Okay. You're applying that. Oh yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah. Though life drain though it may be, it is not enough. And the creature, whatever it may be or have been, passes at last. And you hear a clang as the War Razor hits the street and is still.
Saya's
out
gonna
of it.
keep smashing it and then cry.
We're out of initiative.
You're out of initiative.
Yeah, Lorien's gonna drop her rapier and run over to Adrani. I don't know that she's dead. I'm gonna do medicine and try to see what I can do, even though I know it is nothing. Should I bother to make a check?
Yeah.
I don't know, I brought the token back.
Is this unspecified medicine? Administer first aid? Like, what do you want me
This
to...
would be unspecified medicine.
Okay.
Nifix is just gonna sit down.
Lorien already kind of has an inkling of what's going on here, but moves to check all the same. And I think Lorien is thorough in things like this, right? Like checking, pulse, heartbeat. And turning to the rest of you, Lorien probably looks quite gray as she shakes her head no.
My path ability only works on myself. Darn it. Oh no, Saya's just gonna cry over her. And hold her dusty body and
gonna like be like comforting Saya. Like there's not much to be done, but like, she'll like have her arms around you and just like be sad.
be sad.
Saya, you're not sure. It probably doesn't even process that where the thought might be coming from.
Mm-hmm.
It just sort of comes to you unbidden. There's a ritual in the Ashavan faith for laying a soul to rest, particularly one that was affected with violence in the end.
Yeah, I think she'd kind of feel that thought and be like, oh, no, hold on, I gotta do this. And she'd kind of...
There's more soul than one that may need to be laid to rest.
Yep. Deep breath and be like, hold on, I gotta do a thing for her. And maybe around this place. I assume it involves dancing.
It does, and praying.
Yeah.
Incidentally, you would know also, just as a little trivia, that for those who have fallen from a faith, they don't get to go where the rest of their faith goes if they're fallen.
Yeah. But she was coming back to it, so I'm gonna...
Something like finishing the job may very well be the only way she can...
Alright. Yeah. So do that. That's the same ritual she was gonna do, right?
Funny enough, it is.
Hey, there we go. So...
You did, I mean, we even covered this the other week. You did say, yeah, you know it.
Yeah, I know it. And I was gonna help her, so I was like, okay, hold on. I gotta finish what we were gonna do here for Adrani. And...
Do you need us to do anything?
I don't know, do I?
The more likelihood of success.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys the dance.
Traditionally, the prayer is spoken by several mourners.
Okay.
To bless the site of violent death.
Okay. So...
Worshippers of Ashava or Pharasma would also get a +4 bonus on this check.
Okay.
I don't think there's any other Ashavans or Pharasmans, correct? No Pharasmans here? Okay.
Okay. So I assume I'd do like a... I say have them repeat it kind of that way.
Anyone who wishes. Oops.
Oh, what the hell was that?
That is in chat for anyone who wishes to attempt to take part in this.
I will repeat after Saya.
Can I do
Moosh is exempt.
Can I do my Ashava lore, or does it need to be the religion check?
You actually can do Ashava lore in this.
Okay.
Caillou!
coming up from the woods.
That is like so good though, because I am untrained and haven't seen religion. Like,
All right.
like I don't want to make it worse. Like,
Lore. Wait,
name will
I
be
can't. I
honored.
don't think I can do lore. Sorry, from the skill action dialogue I was trying
No,
to do.
not from the thing in chat.
Okay, a shovel lore. Do I get the +4 still even if I use a shovel lore?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay, let me pop that in here. What? Can I? 4, please. Thank you. +4. Add.
Well, at least now we're mourning.
Yeah.
For real.
Ugh, that hurt.
This takes place over a few minutes.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
That doesn't feel good. I think that was worse.
It was.
Darn it. Too sad.
Too sad, can't dance.
Is Lorian taking part?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to. Am I proficient in that?
Religion?
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I think my religion check would have been better. Shoot. I mean, I know the DC goes down, but I just
Um,
realized that's based on intelligence.
Actually, so that's
So-
not a failure because of the religion. The
Well,
lore
I-
Oh,
DC.
Shava. Okay.
I am untrained in religion, but I have that thing that lets me add my this.
It added it because you rolled a 9 on the die.
Oh, that's recall knowledge. Never mind.
So how this works is each person who succeeded gives you +2.
Yeah.
And on a critical success, +4,
Cool.
which means you get +8 from those assisting you. Oop.
Yay.
And I'm imagining this is probably a very somber, difficult moment, as like Nifix obviously is right in there, as is Caillou, and Fixney sort of comes in a little after, and Lorian reluctantly also joins. And Saya dances and prays, and you join in this chant, this very celestial chant. For those who speak the language that I can't remember, since they changed the name, totally not celestial. The prayer is of sympathy, of compassion for those who lost their way, of forgiveness for the mistakes that were made in a life that were never allowed to be corrected, for of regret for all the things, all the joys that were lost, all the things that a life may have been meant for that were cut off forever. It's a prayer of gratitude for what good that soul could put in the world, for those they love, for those who loved them. It's funny how forgiving and kind it is for a soul like Ilsenor, while still being this fitting elegy for Adrani. And as you pray, a series of glowing motes of light dance up from the rubble, spiraling around this open courtyard, joining in the dance, dancing with you, as it were.
Yay.
And then, all at once, all of the motes swoop down, bathing Audrani's body and all of you in this soothing light. And in this moment, each of you feels an intense wave of gratitude and sorrow and forgiveness and regret that is not your own. This overwhelming torrent of emotions. Grief, anger, bitterness, hope. And the lights grow brighter. And then they're gone.
I think
The
Saya
sense of
would.
darkness.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I
No,
was
go
just
ahead.
gonna say, I think Saya would dance a little bit longer, even though it's over.
Yeah. I have something for each of you.
Sadness.
How do I?
I have enough of that, thank you.
Each of you is granted a minor boon
Ooh.
Okay.
from Ashava.
Aw.
It is in the items tab. I don't know how to. Oh,
Don't worry, it's just me.
I don't know how to send it to you guys. You'll have to find it, but
Items tab.
you are inspired. This blessing of Ashava lets you mend a recent mistake
Aw.
a single time ever. But each of you once can get a +2 status bonus to a single check and apply it after you determine the result.
Oh.
That's kind of cool.
Where is it at?
It's in the items tab.
of above chat, not your character. It's not on your character sheet. It's on
Yeah.
actual Foundry items.
I
It's
didn't
under-
even-
It came from Hollow Mountain.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can put that on ourselves. Where do we put that? Sorry.
I don't know if there's a place to put it. If so, yes.
I'm just
maybe
gonna
I
drag it
do
on my
like
token and see what happens.
inventory.
I dragged it on myself and it gave me that
Yeah, it goes
in
to
the corner.
effects. It's in effects.
Okay.
Okay.
There forever now.
So you'll have that. Something that you might not necessarily be aware of, but that you would certainly feel, is that this square is now consecrated at 10th rank,
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
That
i.e. a
seems
10th
really
level
good.
spell,
Oh.
meaning only godlike creatures cast spells of that level. It's above Wish, beyond Miracle.
how'd we do that? Just go with it.
Ashava herself would have had to be present to do this.
Aw.
Not one of her servants, but her.
She came to visit while we did her ritual. Oh, I'm just sad now. Sorry. My friend. I want to bury her somewhere, but I don't know where to do that.
Actually, her body is gone.
Oh, it got whisked away in the moats.
Something that you guys might learn later, in hindsight, maybe years down the road, when some curiosity drives probably Fixney to find out what the hell that thing actually was. Creatures killed by a choking shade become choking shades.
No.
But in the presence of such a powerful consecration, it's likely her body was itself consumed in holy light, freed from an eternity of undeath, and probably carried to Elysium by Ashava personally.
She was trying to come back.
there's any comfort, let it be that she made it back.
Well, Nifix didn't know that. Nifix was going to stay and pray for a moment.
It might actually be quite shocking when you guys are like, let's take care of the oh, what? Just to find she's gone. But there's no dust, there's no taint of soot or corruption. Just holy air. And while you guys struggle to figure out what to do now, before we head home, why don't we pause here and take a quick break? Chat, I'd encourage you to do likewise. We'll be back in a short bit with the second half of the game. You should hydrate, snack, and send us some snacks because some of us
Some tissues.
need
Tissues.
So that you're not ugly crying.
Pour one out for a drowning while you're on break.
damn straight. We'll see you soon. And we're back. So, it's almost 12:30. You've been here for about an hour trying to sort of actually no, not I'm sorry, not an hour. That's right. It was 11:20 when you left, not when you got here. Well, hell, let's move time forward then. There we go, 12:50.
Lauren,
You've
you're
been
all
here
better.
for about an hour trying to figure out what to do with yourselves. A lot of that time was, with prayer and the ritual and
Oh, can I make like on the a big piece of rubble? Draw the sign of Ashava with sigil.
yes. Yes, you can. And I'm actually, as an IOU and a current moment, I am giving hero points to Lorien and Fixton.
I'm gonna say Saya's just gonna be like a big sad. like how Adrani was kind of like transfixed and just kind of in a daze walking here. Saya's gonna be that on the way home.
Yeah.
Well, no, not sigil. Let's see if I can actually kind of etch it into the rubble, or a big piece of rubble.
Okay. Are you like going straight crafting? I don't even think you need to
Yes.
roll on this because what you're doing isn't like complicated or anything. I don't think there's a chance of failure. It'll just take you a few minutes to do.
Seems kind of appropriate.
So that's what Fixney's doing.
I think
Ava?
Nifix is going to sit at the statue and think about what she heard, the terror she heard, and then pray. And she'll pray out loud, and she'll say that she hasn't known Adrani very long, and that she had a lot of burdens she put on herself, and that she hopes that with forgiveness, Adrani's soul can be guided in the right way and not lost. Because Nifix doesn't know about all that religious stuff. And she'll specify that Adrani was trying to make a path of redemption and find her goddess again. I don't know if you can hear me, but she really needed you. I hope you forgive her and take her home. And then Nifix is gonna get up and just be quiet.
Yeah, I guess what.
I assume that would be audible to the others.
Wait. So I need your help. Do a dancing pose.
Sure, yeah, okay. It's not as much enthusiasm as she normally would have had in that statement. But yeah, okay.
Just do one and hold it for like a minute.
You're like posing while listening to Nifix like pray for Andrani.
Definitely tears. And my question was, would, like, we all saw these like motes of light. Would Nifix have felt anything during that, or was it all?
Oh, for sure. There was a lot of
Okay.
like powerful spirituality, which, frankly, being a monk, that's something Nifix is very tuned into. The natural energy in the air, the chi, as it were. You might not have known what you were feeling, but it would have been very clear something really momentous was happening when you guys were doing the earlier prayer and ritual.
And
Nifix
that's-
certainly would, like, and that, again, I'm not correcting anything. I'm just adding on to what you've said. That it might not have been clear what it was, but it's very clear something spiritual happened here, something very powerful. And something that I think all of you feel in your hearts will last. Even if this isn't one of the legendary monuments of Magnimar, that power is here.
It's the consecrated spot of a failed monument of Magnimar.
Not failed anymore.
I guess.
That's the other weirdly poetic part of all of this. This is a monument. This is exactly what Audrani dreamed it would be in the beginning.
The crumbled
When construction
monument?
began. When construction began, she wanted to build a monument to Ashava. That would be one of
Oh.
Magnimar's legendary monuments.
Mm.
It might not look like what she wanted it to look like, but it has that same power, that same spirituality. It is effectively a new monument in Magnimar.
Now, if you were to repair it, would that ruin the monument, like, power of it, I guess?
I don't know. You can. Do you want to do a check to see if you know that, or are you just asking that in character, like just to philosophize?
She'll ask it out loud, but I'll also make a check.
Religion.
Yeah. Can
Blind, I
I
assume.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll that pondering her question too?
Sure.
Okay.
And Ashava lore is fine here.
I was gonna say,
Magnimar lore also works if anyone has that.
my religion is much
The
better.
gnomes really ought to have that.
Magnimar lore?
Yes.
You'd
But
think.
it makes they probably had one had their head in the clouds, the other in a book. It
Actually,
makes
no,
sense how they
we'll
missed that one.
Well, aligned, not
Nifix, yeah, you really aren't sure.
blind. Let's see.
Saya, you just don't know.
No. Don't know.
All you know is right now this is a holy place.
Was anything left of Adrani's body, like her scarf, or anything about her person, or is she all gone?
Let me double check. It's gone.
Hey.
Makes you feel any better? I think your scarf is already better than what hers was.
Oh no, it was more of a memento, not to use
okay.
it.
Well,
They just
how
get
about
added to
this
the
then?
costume.
A tatter of her scarf that was torn in the fight remains.
Okay.
How's that?
Taking that. That is for me. I think actually she might add it. I don't know what Saya uses for hair pieces, but she often has like things. I think she'd end up tying it into her hair somehow. Always part of me.
There you go. Moon and the silhouette of a dancing maiden.
Perfect. That's like the symbol of a Shava.
Yeah, we're just talking about it.
And I think also Saya would give Nifix a big hug, and like a thank you for that prayer.
Oh. Yeah.
Because I hope Ashava forgives her too.
I don't understand religion, but I can feel its presence. For the most part. I mean, I do follow. But I don't know.
Gods do what gods want, and I just hope she saw Adrani's heart. And that she was trying to make it all better. But
Yeah, let's not talk about hearts for a little while.
okay.
Well, hated that.
I forgot about that. I guess I wouldn't have known that though.
Yeah. I heard it stop.
Oh. Okay. Nope. We'll talk about nice things. Like dates. And stars.
Okay.
Wait, that's not better. That's not better.
And as you guys are talking briefly, what is Caillou doing?
Caillou is just kind of like, she's just kind of sitting there and just like sort of replaying that same thing over and over, on how like she didn't make a conscious choice to like save Lorian, but it ended up being like a one or the other sort of situation, and she's like kind of struggling with that just a little bit and trying to figure out if there was like something else that she could have done or something else she was like supposed to have done, but mostly she's just kind of sitting to herself and just
What's
kind of
especially
staring at the
tragic
rubble.
is each time Caillou thinks of one of these things, she can see it. You can literally see the scene play out in front of you like a ghostly echo of it from a different timeline. 1,000 different timelines. And in about 990 of them, she lived.
Oh.
So yeah, Caillou's not doing much. She's just having a crisis. It's fine.
What about
Darn.
Lorian?
Darn your dice.
Emotional damage.
Lorian's just kind of keeping to herself, just looking off into the distance,
Well,
deep in thought.
You guys hear from somewhere north in the city the distant chiming of a bell. It only rings once, signaling 1 a.m.
well, Nifix is gonna do a big stretch. I guess the only thing we can do now is go have a drink and a big feast. Come on, let's go. Food cures everything.
You know what? I could use a lot of drinks right now. Let's go.
And then Nifix will grab Caillou's hand and then Lorian's hand. Come on, let's go.
Lorian will walk with you.
Nifix will not let go of their hand, by the way.
Yeah,
She's not strong
Caillou will
arming.
let you.
Yeah, she's not strong arming or anything, but it's more like comfort.
I don't know if you noticed, Ava. One of the only things Nifix got with the update to Player Core 2 is another +1 to her strength.
+2. Ew.
Which I
It doesn't
believe
matter.
has already been applied once to fix Knees McNuggets. So, do you guys have a particular place in mind you want to go for food or drink, or?
Back to our inn, I
Oh,
would assume.
I see. So you're gonna wake up the staff at 1 a.m. for.
I was gonna say, I feel like the first place that we pass
Oh,
that is open. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we are not gonna walk like 40 minutes to get back to our hotel and then be like, you know what?
Well, that's
sounds
what-
good, like,
you know what? That's what Lorian thought. We were going back to hotel, and then when she gets led into another place, she's just like, oh. Okay.
Wait.
I feel like this is where Nifix and Fixney would follow their nose in
mhm.
this instance.
Yeah.
To more
The
or
trick
less,
is gonna
like,
be
the
finding
first
one
place,
open.
Like, yeah.
You might not find much in the way of food that's open. You could probably find some taverns.
I was gonna say, what bar is not open? Like,
But
one.
well, right. I meant more like. I guess you know what. That's my bad. I forgot we were talking about gnomes' appetites, where food is a much more flexible term.
Some
Okay.
bar with
You
some
can go to,
shitty
like, a-
pretzel bites or something.
I was gonna say we could go to like a Texas Roadhouse, just eat all the
Oh
peanuts.
well, there
like...
is the Matador's Lodge,
It's like right in front of us.
but that's more of an entertainment like thing. That'd be like going to one of those dinner and a show type places. Is that
We all
where you
just
guys?
sit in the corner and not look.
We're just not
Or-
even paying attention.
Because there's alternatives. But you
What
said
are-
Texas Roadhouse, so I felt like I was legally obligated to mention the Matador's Lodge. On like right on the way, there was a tavern that you guys passed, like right over by the sea cleft. If you want to stop there, you've passed it
Okay.
like 4 times now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you continue on the road. You follow the road back into Dockway. Lorian, you're really oh right. You gotta click heal.
I can't. You had the game paused.
Nuh-uh, it's been on pause for ages.
I wouldn't say ages.
Well, go ahead and apply some of that shit.
I'm
here we go.
clicking it, but it won't let me.
Yeah, you have to have your token selected. Forehead.
Yeah, which I can't. You
At this
shut the
point, you can just
fuck
get back to
up.
full health. I mean, it's been
It's been like an hour.
well
Okay.
over an hour at this
There, I
point.
manually did it.
Oh man, imagine having to manually update your hit points. The
I know,
humanity.
Foundry's such a piece of shit.
No,
No, we love you, Foundry. Sponsor us.
you. No, but seriously, you find in Dockway, right along the sea cleft, but like close to where the sea cleft ramp starts, sort of a seedy looking tavern that is kind of an excellent counterpoint to the grander, more like extravagant everything else in this district. It's like a dive bar on purpose, if that makes sense.
You mean the best kind of dive bar?
Goddamn straight.
The self-aware ones?
Yes. It's called the No Horn.
Oh.
Let's see. It has a colorful sign depicting drinking devils capering around a tormented hornless unicorn. It is a leaning black structure that appears to have been built from a discarded ship's hull. Will that do you?
Good enough.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yes.
You know what? That's their brand.
Better than
Good
nothing,
enough.
sometimes, I guess.
We don't have to get too into this part of it, but as you go inside, you find that the food and drink is certainly affordable on pretty much any budget, is almost as unpleasant as the bartender running the place himself. A foul-tempered, horribly disfigured man missing both of his ears. You are able
Does
to
he
get...
start shit with me?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you are
Lloyd
able
is
to.
like, give me a reason to draw this rapier right now.
Yeah, I will punch
He's
somebody.
grumpy and unpleasant, but because at the moment, so are kind of you. It actually works out well. You snap at him, he snaps at you. You give him a coin, he gives you drinks and some
Everybody's
nachos.
happy. Nachos.
I don't know, bar food for the gnomes. Obviously, it's not actually nachos, but you know, you get the idea.
The equivalent.
Yeah. Soup in a bread bowl or something. I don't know.
Soul food.
Yeah. And you
We're
guys
just,
have a table.
I think we're like the gnomes of like the garbage disposals.
Rude.
Just us in particular, you know? Instead of throwing it in the trash, give it to Nifix and Fixie. We'll eat it.
You know, I can get a spell that can make it so I can store food in my stomach that I can then bring out and eat later when I'm hungry.
Oh, so you could
Ew.
be like, you know, a moose or, you know, a deer or what, you just regurgitate it later and go, oops, still good. Ugh. Gross.
Nasty.
Is there anything you guys want to do while you're here, or did you just kind of want to go here and note that you are passing some time here?
Copious amounts
Noting,
of drinking.
I believe you were supposed to be at Hyde March Manor at, did we say 8 a.m.?
Whatever.
Who said Nifix was gonna
Honestly-
sleep tonight?
Honestly, Caillou is probably at the point of just crisis with this whole situation. That she
I'm not
A,
gonna
won't talk
try to
much.
be drunk.
She's gonna be a little like off. Like I feel like it'll be pretty obvious because usually she's like, let's do all this stupid fun shit all the time, and it's just like she's like, I'm just gonna sit here and drink a lot. She will probably show up to the meeting tomorrow kind of drunk still. Like I feel like that's about the point that we're at with Kai. Like like just a little bit. Like it's not like
Oh.
she's gonna be like absolute trash, but like
No. And then you gotta keep drinking
Not
a
enough
little bit
time.
so you don't
No.
get a hangover.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say, Saya's right there with you. Like, Saya's already lonely, and this was her partner in loneliness. Now she's gone. So, no, Saya is also going to be probably drunk still at that
Is there
meeting
anybody
tomorrow.
that I can arm wrestle?
Probably not. The people here aren't very friendly. This isn't like,
Oh, that
Happy
seems like
drunks?
the perfect place.
this is
I
like
don't
where
feel like
there's
it would be
people who want to be left alone and glower and have
I don't feel
bad
like it would be a
attitudes.
friendly arm wrestle.
Arm
Yeah.
wrestling is a game. Generally speaking, people arm wrestle when they're feeling feisty. There's not a lot of feistiness
Like
here.
that.
It's mostly like glowering and glares.
This is the background. This is what we hear at the bar, actually.
Yeah.
Do you... I guess let me ask this. When, if at all, do you guys plan on leaving?
I would say we could leave around 2 a.m. Drink for an hour, go home.
40 minutes.
Yeah, it takes 40 minutes to get back, I think.
It's 1:20 already by the time you get here.
Okay, we stay for like, what, 20 minutes? Drink our heart's content. Food to go, and
We're
drink
not
on the way
getting a
home.
good night's sleep, dude. That's already
You
decided.
can just, I mean, you could literally stay out if you want.
It's like, Kaio, you want to drink all night? And we'll just show up in the morning. We'll meet you guys there. Maybe.
Yeah, Nifix will have 2 drinks. One
At
for
some point,
herself,
we'll get there.
one for Odrani, and then she'll be ready to go.
So you are party splitting now.
Only for like a couple hours. If that's okay.
What's the worst that
I
could
don't care. It's up to you
happen?
guys. I just want to know what you guys are doing.
Caillou
Yeah.
could be
Paint
to
me
leave.
a picture. Set the scene for me.
Caillou could be persuaded to leave. She's Indigo, please. Sorry. Caillou could be persuaded to leave, but she's not necessarily gonna be like, you know what, I'm done, and like get up and go. Like she's
Yeah.
gonna still, she's like having a fucking time. So it's like, if everybody else was like, we really need to get going, like she'd probably be like, sure, fine, whatever. But like if no
Indigo,
one is
please.
I know. If no one is gonna like push her to leave, she's probably won't.
Same for Saya. Yeah, like she'll stay here all night, Or you guys can drag her away. That would be fine too, but she's not probably gonna leave on her own.
Okay, fine. Nifix. Chug, 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 second drink. Slam. Let's go.
Heidi.
Come on. Grab one arm. Pull. Grab other arm. Pull.
Haven't heard much from Lorian and Fixney on this topic.
I'm going home.
You
I'm
mean
not
to
staying
the Griffin?
here. Yeah, that's
I'm
home.
just gonna have a shot, but I'm gonna be
Just
the
going
designated
all the way home.
gnome to make
After what
sure
she said. Fuck it.
you know they can.
Lorian
walk.
actually.
Well, that's okay. Moosh is your driver, right? So
Yeah.
Right.
Lorian's not getting drunk either.
okay.
Nothing
You know what?
too-
Where's that spell? Okay, I'm gonna put Ant Hollow on Moosh.
It's not a clown
Yes.
car. Moosh is still medium sized. I just
Yeah, I
want
know. I'm well aware of that.
to. Okay. Okay.
If
So-
there's like an empty cart nearby,
To be clear,
I don't think we've been here
Come
long
down
enough to get
this-
super drunk.
this dive bar, you go in for 20 minutes,
Maybe 30.
maybe 30, and then you're leaving.
Mhm.
Okay. Just making sure I got that right.
Sounds right.
PCs, man.
Saya is not nearly as drunk as she wants to be.
Well, you know, the light bulb went off that we have to be somewhere at 8 in the morning, and
And Ava took that personally.
Yeah, Lorian literally probably only had like a singular drink. Not really anything at all.
That's fine.
Not that she's driving, but you know, Moosh is driving.
are you 0.08 or lower?
She'd be like not even on the scale, probably.
Excellent. Whereas I feel like Caillou is that person who practiced and memorized the alphabet backwards. So, does that seem right? I had a feeling. Okay.
Mostly just for shits and giggles, but it helps in situations where she needs it to.
So you make your way back to the Griffin at. We'll say you make it back at around 2:15, 2:20. I'll say you were going a little slow, so we'll call it 2:20 by the time you make it back. The staff is basically at a skeleton crew. If you ever checked into a hotel this late, you know what I'm talking about. The one halfling who's running the place, who speaks very broken Taldane, is like very smiley at you, but otherwise is like more interested in their magazine. And you get back up to your room. Is there anything you want to do before settling in for the night?
I assume I'm not allowed to sleep outside.
Define sleep outside.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I mean, like, she wants to be under the stars right now. And just be outside. But I don't think there's an outside. Like, there's not a balcony here like I want there to be.
There's windows. If you think you got the goods for it, you could climb up onto the roof.
We can make a balcony.
What does that even mean?
It means
That
that
is
you open
a
the window
product of
and then
alcohol.
their balcony.
Yeah,
Well, you need
Wait,
some
no, I
creativity.
jammed
I don't
those
know what
windows.
this question is.
yeah, so I was gonna try to climb onto the roof.
yeah, I
Nifix
jammed those
is-
windows.
That
Going
sounds
to
safe.
help her.
Yeah, you'd have to climb. So you wouldn't go through the window. You'd have to go back outside and climb from outside because the Fixney jammed up all the windows. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Fix me.
If
What
it
if we
doesn't
just
work,
broke the window.
Then nobody will hear you hit the pavement.
Yeah.
So
That's
go ahead
fine.
and make that athletics check to climb.
sure, it's not great.
I said I'd help you, so
You
Oh,
did.
Wait a minute.
Give
How
me
are
a
you gonna
boost.
help?
Boost.
Boost.
She's 3 feet tall. What do you mean?
Ooh,
That's
she's strong.
Stronger. I wouldn't say strong.
Stronger than me.
You could step off of a barrel and have more of a boost.
No, she can like push up.
Rude.
Yeah.
She can give me like a jumping start.
Yeah. I don't know where her token is. I think I see it, but
Oh,
although,
Nifix,
never mind. That's
make your
Moosh.
athletics first.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Proficiencies. There we go. That's not blind, right?
Correct. DC 20.
No, you are blind. That's the point.
Ah! I'm gonna try again.
It's really. No, wait a minute. You mean with a hero point or just because you can't try again otherwise? Because
Oh.
she's going. It's simultaneous.
Yeah,
So, yeah, what?
a hero point.
Well, then do it.
You were talking. We were talking. Oh, that was so close to a
Okay.
2.
So, Saya, you do get +1.
Yay! Add that. No! I don't think that's good enough. That's okay.
You are so lucky that the DC for what you're doing is like a level 1 character DC. And that is a success.
Yes.
Not a critical success,
No,
but
it
a
doesn't.
success.
Get just enough scramble. Thanks, Nifix!
Technically, if I was going to do this correctly, it would be like you'd have to roll per 5 feet you're climbing.
Hmm.
But we're going to treat it as exploration action and whatever, and I don't want to. So,
Fair enough.
you, with a little bit of a boost to the start from Nifix, scramble up to the roof.
Thank you.
It's got kind of a very classic, what do you call that? Like a traditional roof, not a flat top roof.
Mm-hmm.
A peak. It has a very traditional peak.
Mm.
But there are sections where, like, because of the size of the building, there are like flat sections connecting like the different chimneys and such where you can easily lay down to look up at the sky or sit if you'd prefer. But you're up on the roof.
Either way, that's all I wanted. She's just gonna she's gonna get kind of comfy as she can. It's not that comfy.
I have a question.
Hmm?
Would the climbing kit that we have in our stash have health at all?
If you want to take out hammers, pitons, and like cables to connect each other, yes.
I don't think they would appreciate us putting that into their building.
I don't know. They might. I mean, it could
Just
be
some
just a
drunk
new
out in the
event.
wall hammering in gigantic iron spikes into their wall so they can climb up.
I don't understand the issue here, guys. I
I'm
feel
grieving. Ding, ding.
I feel like it would bring more people in. I feel like it would be great. I don't know what you mean. How do I open my backpack again?
Like
You
the
like
little
she's
symbol
already
on it.
up there, and you think of this like 20 minutes later, like yes. I
I
can
love
help.
that like in the room with Lorian, Nifix, and Fixney, Caillou's like, she should have used the climber's kit.
Yeah, Caillou's like face down on the couch in like the lounge, just like. Why didn't
Oh, that
she
is a
use
mood.
that?
Yeah,
That
no,
would've been so
Probably
helpful.
cast a spell on them, so you just climb and walk up.
that's all good. Whatever, I'm up there.
So
No, she's
Saya's
just gonna.
Sorry.
Jesus,
So
that
she's
jump
loud.
scared me.
That was really
Slam.
loud.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry. I just was trying to get to the couches.
Just so I can organize where people are. So Saya is outside.
Perfect.
Who's in which room now? So go ahead and move the rest of your tokens to like
Oh,
wherever
that's
you
fair.
would be for the night, just so I can keep track of like who's in what.
Nifix would have
space.
gone back inside after.
I assume your token should
Okay.
be on here somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
there.
Probably the wrong token, but whatever.
I'll go where Fixney goes. So, where you going, Fixney?
Based on Moosh being in the
You know what? I'm
Eastern
gonna sleep on
room.
the couch.
oh
Actually, I'm gonna move the two couches together. Like a little fort couch.
Caillou is on one of them, and she's not going to move for you, just to be clear.
Well,
that's a
why?
whole other
Like-
couch.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying.
But
I'm
have
just
you
saying.
ever
She's not
moved-
gonna like get up so you can move the couch. Like you can move the couches, but like she's not
Have you ever
getting off
moved
of
like
it for
2
you.
couches together when
I
you
was
were
gonna
a
say,
kid?
That's
And
fine.
You're like surrounded.
Chad
Mhm.
Fix can move the other couch to you.
It's a
I just
game.
wanted it to be clear. She will not
Yeah.
be getting back up until the morning.
Do we each have a room?
There's a room to the east and a room to the west, and since the gnomes are apparently taking neither, and Saya has gone onto the roof,
And Caillou
What's
has
outside
claimed
and
the
Kai, so
couch.
technically, Lorian, you have both bedrooms.
What's this? What are these doors?
They're not doors.
They're not doors, they're windows.
Those are the windows that Fixney jammed.
That Fixney boarded up.
But you can still see out them, right?
Nope,
Oh, they're straight boarded up like there's a hurricane coming?
pretty much.
Okay.
He wanted
What if-
those suckers locked.
What's this? Oh, the hallway.
hall?
Never mind.
Yeah,
I haven't
didn't I also
really-
jam that door? I only made it so this one door is
Oh,
openable.
that's the bathroom.
Well, they both lock. You guys have the key for those doors. You can lock
No,
both doors.
I meant I jammed them so only
Oh
one.
my
door-
Okay,
God.
well, that one is also jammed.
Okay, so this is the only one that works.
Yup.
Jesus, he really fucked this hotel up.
They're
Well,
gonna
don't
fucking
worry.
hate us.
It's on the Pathfinder tab.
Oh,
They're
God,
gonna
they're
hate
gonna
us.
hate us.
Lorian's gonna sit out here and try to look at the boarded up window, but it's boarded up. So
They made the candies explode. Well, not the candies, but
Actually,
you
how-
and Nifix made the candies explode by way of you ate them all.
how boarded is it? I'm gonna unboard it.
You can attempt thievery to try to undo what Fixney has
Just
done.
just this one. Just a little.
This would be against Fixney's crafting DC.
Jesus. Okay.
Fixney, what's your crafting DC?
gonna be a lot.
Thievery?
Mm-hmm.
Craft 20.
You could alternatively, like if you
4.
have tools, you could use crafting.
Like pick a locks, unspecified?
Disabled device, really.
Okay.
24.
24.
Ooh, nice.
Well, that's a good
20,
thing. That's a critical
33.
success. Yeah, you actually are able to like
Oh look,
Uh,
everything's being held by this nail.
take a blowtorch to some of the glue he
A
used,
blowtorch?
and like you have like special little tools for scooping out the melted wax in there, and some screwdrivers, a crowbar. You get the window open.
You should always have 2 exits. Okay. And I'm just gonna look out the window.
And
I need another exit. I could just make a hole in the wall.
You're not here. Are you behind? Get out of here.
I mean, I actually, you know what? Natural 20. No, even opening Fixney's window was probably pretty quiet. Which is frankly impressive. It would be, I promise you, to Lorian, it would be nothing short of irritating how effectively he sealed these damn windows like he didn't actually want them to ever open again.
Mm-hmm.
But
Fixing's
must be
busy
losing his
making a couch fort.
yes, as he's making a couch fort.
I'll leave him to it. I just wanted to look out the window.
And Nifix, you're joining him in the couch fort, or are girls
Yep.
allowed in the couch fort?
I don't
Like,
think he
Caillou's
has a
here.
say in it.
If I don't alarm her, she's gonna punch me in the nuts.
No,
that's
I
true.
am actually Nithix was gonna be nice today, and she was gonna do the snuggle with her brother, like they used to do as kids. And as she fell asleep, she was just gonna be like, "Please don't let your heart stop."
Well, if not, I can make it tick.
And after that, she's out snoring in his ear.
That's
Poor
sweet.
Caillou. Snoring in her ear too.
No, sounds like she's barking in your ear. She's a sleep barker.
So,
Is Saya gonna fall asleep out there and roll off the roof?
No, I'm in a good spot.
Okay.
She's in the flat spot. You guys drift off. Sleeping fairly uneasily, I imagine.
I set my alarm. I rented a chicken.
We could actually have Moosh go off and wake us up at a certain time, can't we?
I don't know.
That's up to Fixney.
Is he not like literally made of clock parts?
You know what?
Yeah, but he forgot to tell Moosh.
I know there's something important tomorrow, so in anxiousness, I'll probably wake up like 5 times.
You
during
can
the night
literally
until the
have
morning.
the staff. Like you can. Have you never heard of a wake-up call?
No,
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Lorian probably is not used to that kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Fixney would
Knowing
have
our luck,
forgotten.
the Pathfinder Society was like, just in case.
Okay.
Tell the hotel.
Just a second. I need to do a few dice rolls.
We're
What's with
paying.
the creepy ass music, bro?
Mind your own business.
This is
Okay.
what happens at night.
Back to bed.
Like, Saya's gonna wake up with the sun.
No, Lorian wakes up and she's like, "That's odd. What's that music?" Oh, back to bed.
Just dreams.
Just dreaming.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I do have That's Odd, so if anything was weird in our hotel room,
The weird thing is, Fixney.
I meant before we got back. If it was fuddled with.
And Lorian, are you going to sleep in the chair by the window?
Yeah, she probably would have just been staring outside and then fell asleep like that, to be honest.
Who needs beds?
That's fair.
Beds are for the
Jesus, you
weak.
Get a couch
She's
for it.
literally none of us are sleeping in these like super high quality beds.
Lorian,
So
you dream.
great.
Oh, it's like malevolence.
And your
all
dreams
over
are
again.
normally not the happy dreams, but they're especially dark tonight. They are laced with things moving in the dark, shadows, ghosts. Thousands of screaming voices. And an elegant face watching you. Your own face, really. And the face in your dream sort of morphs into this grotesque, hairy, amber-eyed monster leering at you out of the dark. So vivid, it's like you can smell this choking stink wafting from its breath. This greenish cloud. Okay.
I would like to recall knowledge on this creature. Can I do that in my dreams?
No.
Okay. I'll just be here then.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm dead.
No! I can't take 2 in one day.
It's all because I opened the window. Shouldn't have done it.
I mean, I'm outside.
Oh yeah, you're right. Why didn't you take her? She's in the room. Oh God!
Yes, we're despairing.
Junko's killing me! Help! Help!
And you guys were despairing.
Junko, no!
Jamming the window.
Look at, she's wakazashiing me.
Oh, I'm so paranoid.
So this would be.
I swear to God, if this is that
17,
fucking bitchy McBigface again,
That would be
two,
awful.
now I'm sending assassins to kill you.
4. Okay. Lorian,
Yo. Ow, ow.
I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh, and poison. Are you putting it in chat or do I need to?
I am not.
Okay. That's probably a fail. 11 total. That's a lot of dice.
11.
That was my total.
Ugh.
Oh, wait. You gave me a hero point. GM, would you suggest that I re-roll this?
No comment.
Nah, I'll be fine. I'll
You
take it.
know, I think I know what spell this is.
You think it's a spell, not poison?
She's
think
giving
it's
you.
Are you re-rolling it or not?
Cusco's poison. Nah, I'll be fine.
She's giving you bad dream spells.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I need to save it to not die later, so. That's the
Well.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna re-roll it. Give me 1 second.
No, we're a little past that
No,
now.
no, we're not. It's still right there. I can re-roll. Are you not letting me re-roll?
You can spend all of your hero points to. Well, hang on. First, let me tell you what occurs, and then you can decide if you want to spend all of your hero points or not.
Okay.
First, you take an additional 30 precision damage from the assassinate ability.
Ah.
And as part of assassinate, when you critically fail,
I
you
wasn't
die.
holding my breath.
Would you like to spend all of your hero points to not die?
Sure, that's what I was saving my hero points for, so I'll use them.
Okay.
I lost my grip on my rapier.
Lorian
holding it in
remains
my sleeve.
unconscious, stuck in the dream of that hideous, hairy face leering at you. Even as you feel something terrible, like this agony in your stomach,
Cool.
in your chest, in your throat, like choking. Lorian, we will return to you maybe later.
Joke's on you, I only had 1 hero point.
Is Moosh active? Moosh doesn't have autonomy.
Doesn't
Moosh can't
sleep.
act without actions. Correct?
No, Mush has autonomy. He's like a familiar.
Familiars can't act unless you command them, unless they have the specific familiar ability.
You are correct.
Independent. So he doesn't have independent, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
PPK hotel night.
Funny thing, this is the most TPK'd encounter in the first 4 adventures.
Oh God.
Nifik. Oh no, you're sleeping. Some distant part of your mind feels like Lorian is walking in. I could even see Nifix maybe mumbling something to Lorian. Sleepy Nifix. This feels bad. This
Wait.
feels very upsetting.
Do I have to be awake for that?
Yep. Okay.
Oh, no.
Accounting for you being unconscious, that is a critical.
Oh, no.
Okay. Could I get you
Wow.
to make a fortitude save real quick?
How silent is that?
Blind?
I rolled stealth. No blind.
I'm gonna rate this hotel a 1 on Yelp.
I want to point out there is one of you who is perfectly safe right now.
The one on the roof?
I had to double check. He comes from the ground, not from the roof.
I'm gonna wake up and just be devastated.
Well, my
Yeah, you're
friends
gonna
are
walk into
dead!
nightmare fuel in the morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like even if Saya survives and we all die, I'm not sure Saya survives. Like,
Okay. Nifix, good news. You don't die instantly, and
this
you only
fresh
take
hell I
half
live in?
damage.
Just gonna go wander the earth now.
Do I have a chance of waking up?
Oh, you're awake now.
I
Is
start
what I would very
punching.
much like to say.
Oh wow, that pause.
Just wake up, start punching.
However,
That's a reality show pause.
it is now relevant. I need you to make another fortitude save against the poison. Cusco's poison. Poison
no.
for
Cusco's
Cusco.
poison. The poison for Cusco.
Nifix, you are a trooper.
They're monk saves.
You are unaffected by the poison. And
She's eating worse for breakfast.
as you snap awake, Nifix,
Who is it? Is he hot? Is it Junko?
you see someone standing in the room over you
Ooh.
Is he big?
Huh?
Is it Bearline?
with a wakizashi
Contact.
plunged right through you into the couch. You see this figure, not contrary to the picture, not holding the pipe at present, but stinking of that smoke, covered thick with Lorian's blood, and in his open,
Yeah.
leering mouth, you see he has no tongue.
That's
I'm gonna
nice.
grab
And when
Apple.
he recognizes that you're awake, it only makes him leer, seemingly all the more delighted. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
No!
We're so early. What do you mean?
What do you
It's
mean?
11. It's time.
It's 11.
It's on time. We're ending on time.
No.
Well, I've only played.
I want to.
50.
Oh my god! I'm gonna grapple this bastard, and it's not gonna work.
I'm gonna keep napping.
I'm not kidding when I tell you guys, the Paizo forums are saturated with stories of TPKs from this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a
and
question. Does he always come in at like a specific time?
during the night when you settle in after your first night at the Griffin,
You know,
he
if
waits until you've settled in.
Okay,
I
so
would like
question.
you guys to know, before you answer your question, if we stayed at my family's house, this had never happened.
I also want you to know, if you had passed out drunk at the dive bar,
I
he
was gonna
literally would have
ask.
been waiting out here all night and been like, "What the fuck, dude? Where are
Yeah,
they?"
like what if we just fucking stayed at the bar?
That
Like, why
would've
did you guys
been-
make us leave?
Completely off the rails.
Okay, what would have happened then if the windows were kept all locked and jammed?
He has
covered.
he's already you wouldn't know it, but he's already drunk a potion of gecko climb,
Okay.
and he has thieves' tools. He would have done exactly what Lorian did.
Oh.
Or
with a
go through the
similar
door.
bonus. He would have tried to open the lock on the window. No, it does say he doesn't want to go through the doors. He
Oh.
avoids all staff.
Well, you're welcome. I made
He's
it
a
easier for
professional.
him.
I mean, if you can't tell that he has the assassinate ability, he's actually a professional.
I forgot to do watch.
And he just walked right past Moosh.
Yeah.
Ouch. Hotel is
Oh
supposed to
my
be
Mush,
safe.
Mush wasn't in
Leaving
alarm
like
mode.
Lorian out in the chair, like gasping for choking on her own blood, technically alive, assuming you guys survive the encounter.
I assume Saya does not hear.
Oh god, not unless someone starts screaming.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
That
windows,
is out
Nifix is
cold
the
up
window's
screaming.
open. So.
Nifix is gonna be screaming.
Oh my god.
Hey, I
Lorian,
heal.
don't
I'm-
feel that. No, you most certainly do not. That should have been beforehand. Yeah, Difka's a dickhead. In first edition, he was actually a ninja, which was a class in Pathfinder first edition.
Oh, they got the assassinate.
They sure do. Death attack, sneak attack, way too much stealth, some bullshit abilities with their weapons.
Hey, if he leaves me alone for a minute, I'll heal and wake up.
He has no idea of that.
I know.
Oh, you better be watching at this point. So he has quick sneak. So he didn't have to move slowly to sneak into the other room, but I would even go so far as to say it's been 4 rounds. Because he has to spend 3 rounds studying his target, I believe.
Oh, so it's been some time?
Yeah. So you only need to make it 6 more rounds to regenerate from the
My
Aeon Stone.
Yep. And then I'll wake up and be like, bah!
Honestly, if Nifix had failed the first Fortitude save, I think it would have been a TPK minus Saya. Fixney was not making that Fortitude save.
That's basically, that's
And
essentially
Caillou,
TPK.
maybe, but I will say, because you're here on, Hyde March's dime, odds are, if the worst should happen, the Pathfinders will probably bring you back. It's kind of their fault that you're here. But
yeah, take
I
responsibility.
don't imagine it'll feel very good to be TPK'd.
Guys are blessed with the protection of Nifix's inability to kneel to anything ever.
Oh my gosh.
What book are we in? This is only book 2. This isn't even far into book 2. This is early fucking book 2.
We're just trying to chill and have a good time.
Sounds about right. No,
Normally, this is book 3 shit. They start kind of being mean in book 3 and a little bit 4, and then book 5 is where they're just like, pull your pants down.
Oh, they're installing lessons, and someone should have been on watch.
Even in
Yeah.
a fancy hotel.
Well, or, hear me out, use the one fucking action it takes to tell your familiar / companion,
Yeah,
hey,
Alvin,
keep watch.
this is your fault.
It's a 5-star hotel.
I mean,
Yes, let's leave him a 1 on
and
you. I'm telling
honestly,
you.
As
they are
far,
not earning that 5 stars right
No.
now.
As far
They
as
are-
Fixney
You
was
even gave him
aware,
a second chance, and honestly, not good.
as far as
Yeah, y'all, we've gotten
Fixney's
attacked
aware,
twice in
the
the same
windows were barred.
Well,
Saya, we
Fixney
are
didn't
putting
know
this,
that the windows got unbarred.
this hotel is getting the shit just like what's her face.
Yeah, the influence rumor ability for this hotel too.
I actually really enjoy that this is like a multi-tiered. Like, there's
Just
no
a failure?
one place this was a single error in judgment. There were like 4 different people who contributed to this.
It's
You're welcome.
amazing.
There was
I just
no
wanted to look
watch.
out the damn window,
The
okay?
window was open.
Well, keep a look at, like, well, to be fair,
And
you
the
guys'
windows
judgment was impaired. Your characters, I mean. That makes sense. I'm not like,
Yeah.
this all makes
and
perfect
we
sense.
were
It
mentally
just,
exhausted.
it's very unfortunate.
Oh man. I mean, the only reason Saya's on the roof is because she's more comfortable looking at the stars, wants to be under the moon, all that kind of jazz. Like, it was purely for RP reasons. It's like, what?
Nah, I think you're cheating.
No! Cheaters!
cheater.
And yeah, she had no thoughts of keeping watch.
The goddamn chaos goblin in me wanted so badly for you guys to just like pass out drunk at some other tavern and him to be out there all night like the John Travolta meme.
Where are they at so I can kill them?
So that's why you were so interested if we were splitting the party at the drunk
I was-
bar.
Oh, if you split the party there, that would have been far worse.
Yeah.
Oh, you two would just be
Oh, we
like
would.
dead
No.
as doornails at
No.
this point. You'd be
Go back to our hotel. Where's our friends? Oh, they're all dead.
Oh, they're all
yeah.
dead all
You
over
know
the
what?
floor.
Back
I
to
can't
the bar.
wait
Honestly-
to grapple this motherfucker next week.
keep in
and
mind.
So smell my
It could
fart.
still play out that way. Nifix has to beat him in initiative. If he wins and manages to kill Nifix or incapacitate her before she can make a sound, effectively the others will still be subjected to assassinate.
Yeah.
That might be the most important initiative roll of your life.
This. Oh man, I feel like she should get to yell first. Anyway. But-
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Well,
isn't like
It
speech
is
like
a free action, but the way surprise works, in the same way you don't get reactions until you take your first turn,
Mm.
effectively she's still surprised. Does that make sense? Like, she was literally asleep, possible after like a NyQuil binge. She may not have like the presence to scream or say something quickly enough, or to lash out quickly enough.
I don't
That's
know.
why it comes down to initiative.
Oh,
that
I heard
hurt, though.
exactly what I'm gonna do tomorrow, next Friday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
No, fuck him up. I'm
We're
rooting
playing
for you.
tomorrow.
This
Yeah, we are.
is-
Let's go.
This is a goddamn mean moment. And shout out to Ash being like, I need to save my hero point for when I might die.
That time is right
I
now.
was like, well,
I
sooner
was
than you
right.
think.
I was right, wasn't I?
I just think it's really funny. Nifix goes to bed. I don't want to hear your heart stop. Then Nifix
Immediately
the one-
stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the touch too that Nifix associated the presence approaching with Lorien because of the subtle smell of Lorien's blood soaking Dithka.
I hate that.
Dude, if Nifix could actually like barbarian rage, that would be great. Because this is going to be the
Honestly,
equivalent. Like,
All
Nifix had a
PCs
bad day.
need like some therapy, but after this specific day in Galarian, you
yeah,
guys better get off the wait list for that.
yeah, no. Nifix already had a bad day. She's looking for some
So you
nuts
had
to
a bad
crush.
day.
I mean, to be fair, Nifix has already crushed Fixney's nuts quite literally 3 hours before bedtime. So do with
Yeah,
that
well-
as you will.
Well, guess what? Now she's sad and mad.
Wasn't it a critical hit? Am I remembering that right? Didn't she like crit balls
I don't-
hit
I don't
Fixney?
remember.
I don't remember either.
We just know Fixie is now sterile. Go to any brothel you want.
I mean, Fixney is right now the resident expert with a doctoral thesis on the difference a +1 to strength can make. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point, Fixney would have made like some sort of makeshift cup for himself.
If
Oh,
he
no,
hadn't
what?
yet,
Just
he
wear
sure
all
will
the
now.
time.
it's like a cup with spikes, so when I punch, I get punished.
Well, and the
Still
thing
has
is, like,
this.
Nifix punches him plenty in the nuts, but like, there's always at least some sense of restraint because she doesn't actually like want to punch them clean through the other side of his body. He just took a hit from Nifix not holding back.
Oh, yeah. Because,
'Cause
like,
she was
you
tripping
normally...
balls on the hallucinogenic poison, which is still affecting you guys, by the way.
It is? I thought that was
Awesome.
over.
Oh no, no, it had a multiple effect. Remember, and that this is why. Hang on, let me look that up. So
Yeah, I
can get it right.
believe we are
Oh.
still subjectable to
I wasn't affected by it.
Nah, it
so.
wasn't either.
genetic
It's the
effects.
two gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
Mental effects.
Mental effects. There it is.
You have a -2 penalty to perception, which means your initiative, Nifix. And
Is that
against
why it's so
mental
low right now?
effects. Probably.
It was higher than 12.
Was that for 24 hours or for 4 hours?
4 hours.
Hasn't it been longer than 4 hours?
It has. You're
Yeah,
right.
we left at 11.
Yeah,
Because
it
you waited
disappeared.
so long to go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Yes.
Okay. You know, rampant, unadulterated alcoholism saves the day again.
You had a really bad night.
Oh man, next Friday's gonna be a good one.
Or
But
TPK.
I do promise you, if there is a TPK, it's all like clearly the writers accounted for this. They knew what they were doing when they wrote this shit. I can only imagine the rage of so many players out there. I guess I don't need to imagine now.
We've played this for how long and we died?
They said you
Imagine-
better fucking like your characters.
Imagine the goobers who were like, whatever, after the hallucinogen trap and didn't even like take the effort to jam up their windows or anything, like, because
Well,
you
I-
know there's a lot of PCs who did exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
I figured
Like-
that someone's looking through the windows and they might try something, so that's why I went for the jamming them.
I'll be honest, I didn't think of it at all. I
Or
was just
maybe
like,
she's-
Fairlane sucks, and Whatever.
gonna cast invisibility and sneak through the windows or something. That's why I jammed.
Look, I stayed by the window and took a watch, and I died first, so it's fine.
I think it's funny. You guys don't even have Baraket anymore. It's literally the meme of like, stop! They're already dead.
Well, not
Yeah,
yet.
what do you want now? Fuck off.
We don't have it.
Man, that's some good shit. You guys did really good today. I'm really freaking proud of you guys.
Even though we let a character die.
I was gonna say we let it.
I would argue you
die,
didn't let her.
so-
Like you really made it hard. The dice just weren't having it today. The dice said this is going to be a critical hit,
Mm-hmm.
and this is going to be. But I don't know if you caught it. She didn't die to hit point damage. She died because of the life drain ability.
Mm.
Mhm.
If life drain reduces you to 0 hit points, it bypasses dying, and you just die.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why Fixney got angry and annoyed that he
Mhm.
did not get that knowledge check right.
It's devastating when that happens. It really wasn't you guys' fault. It was the dice. It wasn't even really Audrani's fault, to be honest.
Mm.
But it made the story good, and you guys
Yeah.
are thriving out here. So I love this for you.
I don't feel like I'm thriving right now.
As storytellers, you the players, not you the
Oh,
character. Your
okay.
characters are not thriving at all.
Oh.
Yeah, they're fucking going through it.
Yeah. Oh man. And honestly, Caillou, who drank the most during the night, very well might not even wake up in this encounter. She could just wake up in the morning like, I had the best dreams.
Why is
Does
there
She
a
not-
was
lot
not
of
allowed
low-
to drink as much as she wanted to be clear though.
That's
It's-
true.
it's
That's
She
true.
true.
got taken away from the
We-
bar, so she.
That
I
is
honestly
absolutely
feel like
true.
she would have been kind of sleeping fitfully anyway. Like I feel like it's hard. It's hard for her to kind of relax. Like
That's a good
it's
point.
too much.
Something to be
going
aware
on.
of. You really may want to do the chrono skimmer thing when initiative gets rolled. That could be a game changer, depending on
Mhm.
how Mr. Dithka rolls.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But all of that will be for next Friday. Chat, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. If you want to see more of this campaign or some of our older stuff like Malevolence that we totally played before this one, you can
pretty
find all that on our YouTube channel. You can also find some of our other campaigns with some other players, like the one that'll be happening this coming Sunday, Desert of Desolation, where
Go on.
they're kind of well, I don't really know what's going to happen on Sunday. Desert stuff with a sheik and maybe a really nasty amphitheater.
So sand
Yeah.
things.
I feel like
Yeah.
it.
Desert things.
Scary things. Very scary. It's old school AD&D converted, so if that's your jam. That's also on our YouTube. Otherwise, like I said, we'll be live again next Friday. We have a Discord that now has the notifications that we totally have meant to get around to all along, and just sort of one thing led to another. And you know how it is. Listen, you're not our mother. You don't get to judge us as we are dealing with bullshit dice like this. Are you kidding me? Like, come on. I think I lost track of my point. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.